Hey, this is terrible. Well, this is gonna be a bad day. New game. Okay. Okay. Well, that's kind of a start. This is gonna be the best part of the game right there. It's gonna be the best day. Why? Because I'm suffering. Yeah, thanks for showing how much you hate me, Oral Cola. Dang, a movie on GBA is cool though. Yeah, like I said, it's gonna be the best part of the game. Breaking news, Murloc kidnaps our reporter Daisy. She'll write how I conquered the world. Gosh, Gyro, I'm not doing Donald's voice. I can't. I would have to practice and I'd probably hurt myself. Gosh, Gyro, have you seen the headlines? I mean, we need to do something about Daisy. I have an idea. We'll use my new invention, the Gyro Gamma Tubal Teleport. Just a few finishing touches and I'll send you to the rescue. Yeah, I'm sure this contraption's gonna work just fine, right? But someone is not keen on Gyro's new invention. How dare you defy me, inventor? Let's see how you get by after I've taken all your energy spheres. Ha ha ha. Hey, we're in Duckburg. Life's like a hurricane there. Optimus, welcome in. How you doing today, man? Hope your day's better than mine. DuckTales 2, I beat that one. It's a good game. DuckTales 2 is very good. But I've already beaten it, sadly. I hope Gizmo Duck is in this. I don't see Fenton Crackshell. Maybe he's going to show up. Donald, determined as ever to rescue his beloved Daisy, has no intention of giving up. Didn't the bad guy just get Gyro? Well, what? Gyro, are you sure there's no other way? You see, trust me, even if it's not finished, it'll still work. We got to find all that bullshit to make it work. Remember, the machine needs the energy spheres in order to work. Okay, so they're adjusting the storyline to compensate for the collectathon. This is the stupidest shit ever. But most of the spheres have been lost. You must find transportation door and then be sure to collect 3 spheres in order to activate the door. Otherwise, you'll be stuck there forever. Fuck. Dragon Right, welcome in. What's going on? Hope you're doing good. Hungry, welcome in. It's a collectathon. I'm in a lot of trouble. Hungry, hope you're having a good day. Hope you enjoyed the gardening yesterday. That sounds nice. Oh, I should go outside and do something instead of playing this. Anything but this. It's too late. Hungry, welcome in. Looking forward to you play some Diablo later. That'll be fun because when it's time for your stream, that'll mean I'm probably done with this. And that'll be really nice, and I can sit back and have a nice chill evening and not worry about this crap. That's what's gonna happen. Oh my God, 6:30, can't get here quick enough. Aaron Games, welcome in, man. How you doing today? Hope your day's good. Link, welcome in. We're gonna do a gamble. Don't worry about that. I got you covered. I'm excited for some Diabloing tonight too. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You're deep into it, so there's gonna be some good action down there in hell tonight. You've made it all the way there with the mage, the sorcerer, or whatever he's called. I never was very good with that character. Goobs, welcome in. A nice relaxing collectathon. Yeah, it's always real relaxing when it's a collectathon, right? It's always so fun. Welcome Goobs, welcome Slim Jor. What's going on? Optimus said you've just been taking care of your dad this weekend. I hope he's doing good, man. I hope all is well with him. And Haggard Hessian, welcome in. Good to see you as well. Hope your day is going excellent. No, we're not playing Alf again. I'm done with that game. Retro Junkie, welcome in. Yeah, we got to do some collecting. It's going to be fun. Don't worry, we'll have a good time. We have a good time. Yeah, I left that on the screen on purpose so everybody could see it was a collection. How many spheres? 3. 1, 2, 3. Just like Mr. Owl, right? So we can't bite the thing. Inspector Gadget, I think the only Inspector Gadget game I haven't done is like PlayStation 2. That's kind of modern. Fighting the heat, relaxing, better than whatever this is. This is going to be a collectathon. And it's hot outside, so yeah, that's even worse. Maybe I should have warned him that I have no idea where I'm sending him. All right, here we go. The game finally begins. And now we're going to do a prediction. Labyrinth is a role-playing game. I'd probably like it then, more than likely. Unless it was on stream, then I'd probably get pretty miserable. All right, here we go. Will I beat this before 4 o'clock Central Standard Time? How about 4:15? 4 o'clock, 4:15 Central Standard Time. 10 minutes to get your votes in. What if it's like Muppets and we have to play this for like a year or something? Maybe it'll be like that. Oh, I like this animation. That needs to be that right there, that needs to be an emote. I'm gonna make that an emote. That's gonna be one of the best emotes on Twitch when I make that emote right there. So yeah, I'm gonna do that at some point, at some time. Yeah, that's what you hit B, that's what he does. And I'm curious if collectathons had a map, if that would make it more tolerable. Usually yes, but most collectathons do not allow you to have a map of any kind. So we're not gonna get to do that. We're gonna have to just explore. My favorite thing ever, exploring. Holy shit, that punch works good. All right, so there's a run button too. There's a double jump, that's good. All right, so we're gonna have to learn the controls. Ryan Walker, welcome in, man. How you doing today? Good to see you. Let the exploration commence. That's what we're doing now. We're gonna start exploring. I hate exploring, I really do. I like to just go from left to right, and then I like to fight a hard boss, and then I like to go to level 2 without having to find any bullshit. That's what I like doing. I don't always get what I want, though. Predictions for damageless. Prediction is for beating the game, not damageless. You want to go do damageless? You can. You go live. Was it telling me that if you hit A, you can jump? Look, we're getting told how to jump. You press A, you get to jump. Wow. This video game started holding your hand at some point. I liked it when you had to figure things out on your own. And when you had the manual to read, I like that. I didn't like it when games had to tell you how to play. Is there anything over there? We have to start collecting, remember. We're doing collecting. You stupid idiot. How do you tell how much health you have? Is it his face up there? I don't like it that we don't have a health bar. That's kind of stupid. All right, you do have a double jump. I gotta remember we have that. I hate exploring, man. I hate it. I just like killing stuff. That's what I like to do. But I guess we're not gonna get to do that today, right? All right, here's our first collectible. I can't even touch it. What? Are you kidding? You have to turn it on? What the fuck? So, if I happen to get lucky and find it early, it's not gonna let me get it until you turn it on? What kind of shit idea is that? What the hell? What is this? Maybe that's a checkpoint. Who comes up with this stupid shit? Turn it on? Why? Why would you do this? I don't think I would have played this, so I knew it was going to be like this. I don't think I would have played this at all. See, you have to look around. You have to find shit. So not only do we need to find those blue things, we have to find a book to turn the blue thing on so I can loot it. That's what you have to do. Great game design. This is like the tutorial level, so the rest of the levels are gonna get a lot harder. That's what we have to look forward to, right? Yeah, we got a lot to look forward to. Can you attack in midair? Yes. Some games won't even let you do that. I don't like the camera moving around like that either. There's another negative. You're gonna hear a lot of complaining today, by the way. If you don't like hearing complaining, it's not gonna be a good stream for you. Because there's gonna be a lot of that. It's gonna be bitching and complaining today. Maybe the ice cream gives them health back. I don't know. Makes sense? How does it make sense? Doesn't make sense at all. This just makes the game 100 times worse. Is there anything up there? We have to start looking around. You can't just play the game normally. See, I can't even think about beating the level. All you have to do is just continually look around till you find all this bullshit you need. Oh, great, now it's like Lion King. Now we have like a Lion King section with the logs. You know what? That would be fine. I like Lion King. That's a good game. I happen to like that game. Grimdark, thank you for the hug. I appreciate it. I can't believe we're gonna have to do this. Chris, welcome in. Thank you for the hug. Metal Dragon, welcome in. What's up? I am not very happy right now with this. Complaints a form of communication at work, so I'll be fine. Good. Good. You'll be right at home then. Can I go up there? Was it gonna be like a pixel perfect jump to find a collectible up there? I'm holding the right button down. Why is he not running? You can't jump up there? Maybe we don't need to, or maybe we do. I don't know. I'm in a bad mood right now. This is gonna be so terrible. Oh, good! We found our next book. Okay, so now we have to get it at the top of the waterfall. And it's timed, by the way, so I'm assuming if you don't get it within the time limit, the book shuts and the collectible turns dormant and you can't loot it. I'm assuming that's the way this works. Okay, so the positive from this is at least the book shows me where the thing is. That's the one positive we have right now from this. That is a positive. I found our first positive. The book shows you where it is. And then it's a timed race to pick it up before it turns off. Who came up with all this garbage? That's what I want to know. Who came up with this crap? Why not just be like a normal game? Why has it got to be like this? They made the game worse by doing this. It's just not good. Coral Cola, thank you for the hug as well. I appreciate it. Meet my mom for lunch. We got to split for a bit. Not a problem, JD. Thank you for popping in. You have a nice lunch. That sounds way better than playing Donald Duck Advance. Like 1 billion times better. You're not going to miss anything here. So you have a great rest of your day, dude. I'll just be sitting here suffering. That's all I'm going to be doing. You can't move the camera any further down than that? Wow, that certainly is useful. Moving the camera all of 1 foot. Yeah, that lets me see everything I need to see. Yeah, look at that camera. Look at this. Look at this camera. What the hell is that? Anime Jane, thank you for the 85 stream streak. Thank you for the good luck. I'm really gonna need it. This game is terrible. Oh, hungry. I wish I could do that. If I owned a physical copy of this game, that's what I'd be doing with it right now. I bet nobody owns a physical copy of this. I bet not one person in this world does. Nobody wants this. You'd have to be out of your mind to pay money for this. Oh, you're telling me how to run now? I already figured that out. Can you bounce off enemies in this game? Is it possible to do that? You can, okay, we just learned something. Funny how the game didn't tell me I could do that, but now it's telling me you can run and jump, okay. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a Mario bounce jump up there. Except, see, in Mario, it would have worked good. In this game, it works like shit. All right, there we go. No! Okay, I don't care. I don't want it. I don't want it. Another one up. They're giving me so many free lives. I don't know where we're going. The blind jump. Because there's nothing else over there. We have to look around, or we're gonna miss the stupid book, and we're not gonna be able to pick up the orb. Oh, there's the book. Okay, where's the thing? It's up there. We have 12 lives. I got them all. Okay, and that opens the transporter so we can get out of the level. This is so dumb. This is dumb. Okay, we got a password. Should we write the passwords down? Is that worth doing? Need a clean sheet of paper for that. Somebody's gonna tell me to use my phone to take a picture of the password. Well, I'm not doing it. I refuse. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna write down the password on paper. That's what we're going to do. We do things retro here. We don't do anything with a cell phone. That's modern bullshit. All right, so the password is NRN WRX. That sounds like a radio station or something. And 8W is the password. So we're going to write down the name of the game, Donald Duck Advance, so I know what this is. Okay, we got our first level done. We beat the tutorial level. I'll tattoo the password on my leg. I'm surprised you're not tattooing a picture of a Moogle on your leg or something. All right, I guess we're going to... Wait, you can go back? Why would you ever want to go back to Ducky Mountain 1? Why can you push up and down? Why is that possible? All right, let's start let's start a collect-a-thon anew. Let's go. There we go. Is there backtracking? There better not be any backtracking, because that would be the worst thing ever. Hopefully when we beat a level, the level is done forever and we never have to do it again. That's what I'm hoping. Okay, so you can't farm stuff by killing the hedgehog over and over. All right, here's our first collectible. It's up there at the top of the waterfall. See, this is making me wish I was playing Lion King, because that's, like I said, that's actually a good game. I don't care what anybody says. Fight me if you don't like Lion King. Is this a Castlevania game? Unfortunately, no, it's not. I wish it was. We should play a Castlevania game after this, so I can play something better. We should do that. Hey, Pookums, welcome in. It's a collect-a-thon. You have to do collecting. Yeah, there's collecting to do, unfortunately. Welcome, Pookums. Of course it is, yeah. Of course it is. Oh, man. It might not end up being that bad because you have to pick up a book. The book shows you where the needed item is, and then you have a timer begins, and then you have to get to the needed item before the timer runs out. So it's kind of like a timed collect-a-thon on top of that, but they show you where the item is if you find the book. So they've got some weird ideas going here. Never seen anything quite like this idea here. But maybe it'll end up being better than Muppets. That's an easy bar to clear, right? They're giving away way too many 1-ups. We're already up to 14 lives. This is only like level 2, so it's gonna get harder at some point. These early levels in these kind of games can be deceiving because people will be like, this game is way too easy, and then like we'll end up on like level 5 or something, and it'll get like 100 times harder, and then I'll just start dying constantly and we'll lose all the lives. So that has to be kept in mind too before people start assuming this is an easy game. For sure it is right now. A timer and a collectathon in the same game, sort of, Brigand, yeah. Spirit Buddy, what's going on? Retro when you use online connection by a fight kid to play fighter games with people. Hey, but you're still playing retro games, though. It's still retro, even though you're using an online connection. I'll allow that. Because, see, there's no other way we could do it, and I love playing those retro fighters. I love those games. I don't care about, like, Street Fighter 6 or anything modern. So I like the retro ones. That's good. And Turquoise, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. FaZe, what's going on? What is the continue situation this game? I'm going to assume unlimited continues because it has passwords, but it could be one of those games that saves the password, that saves the lives and continues with the password. I don't know if it does that. So we're just going to have to figure that out if I lose 16 lives, which sounds impossible now. So there's the thing we're supposed to get. So we're gonna have to get over there in a span of 20 seconds. I think we can do it. You see, I'm actually getting to do some platforming, which I like. See, that was easy. We've collected 2 out of the 3. So now we need 1 more to beat level 2. That's the way this game is going to play out. Game was listening, now plays to make all the levels easy and give you an RNG door puzzle where opening the wrong one kills you instantly. Watch that end up happening. That has randomly happened in a game before. It'll be like, oh yeah, everything's going fine, and now all of a sudden there's a random RNG check where the skill is not a thing, and you just die because you opened the wrong door. You opened a treasure chest that turned out to be a mimic, and it just kills you. so that is also a possibility. These games are known to do that kind of thing occasionally. Cryptic County, welcome in. How did I die? I love the animation when he respawned. Cryptic County, thank you for the 16 months. Welcome in. How did I die? I didn't even see anything. Indy, welcome in. I'm sure you'd beat Mega Man 4 by 4 your time. Oh, that Mega Man game, were you talking about that one from Friday? That was really good. Despite the high difficulty of it, I really enjoyed it. What? How did you die? You fell through the platform? Great. All right, Deathless Run over. FaZe, how you doing today? Hope your day's going good. You'll never beat it? Sure you will. You'll beat it. Any of you guys could beat any game. You absolutely could. Where's the next collectible we need? Oh, I hit that bird. It was off the screen. That's how I died. I hit a bird that I couldn't even see because the camera does this kind of shit when you move around. So see, I'm not... When you face a direction, it moves the camera. When you move up, when you move the D-pad up and down, it moves the camera. So when you're trying to move up or left or right like that, the camera starts going like complete ballistic. But I can't really control the camera, so just gonna have to get used to that. Maui Mallard is a game I have on my list. Should I remove it if the camera works just like it does in this game? That sounds awful, but I do have Maui Mallard on my list. Another Disney game. All right, Donald's just gonna steamroll all this shit. All right, get up there, get the collectible. Okay, now, with the collectible acquired, the transporter opens and we can beat level 2. Everybody following along with how this bullshit works? Good. It's a good game, just makes me sick. Okay, we'll play it at some point. It's on my list, Maui Mallard. You have to listen to Donald talk every time he jumps. I don't know how many hit points I have because his hit points is indicated by his face over there, so I'm not sure. I don't know what all these collectibles do. Camera's horrible, and main reason for hoping to get through this fast. It's too... God! The bird respawned! It looks like you have 2 hit points. 2, what is this, Ghost and Goblins? Yeah, I wish. All right, so I'm gonna have to manually move the camera up so we can see enemies like that. So the game's gonna count on me to do that. How did I not make that jump? This is terrible. Did the bird respawn? Yep. I moved off the screen by half an inch and the bird respawned. Of course it did. Maybe we'll do some developer shaming at the end of the day. Maybe we can do that. Look at all these stars. These are just like redundant. We don't need these. They're just in the game for the sake of being in the game. All right, so if you get 100, you get an extra life. Wow, what game has done that before? All right, and that's the end of our level. All right, new pass. Do we really need the password for every one of these levels? It's gonna be like 80 passwords. All right, so the password's 40 DV9. Actually, I need to get these because I don't know if the password saves the lives or saves the continues. I don't know any of that stuff. Thank you for the GGs. Get the armor. Yeah, the parfait or whatever that's supposed to be, the sundae, that's apparently the armor. What is that? Like, what is this? What is this supposed to be? Maybe that unlocks if you get all the stars. If I need that to beat the game, I think we're screwed. All right, Ducky Mountain 3. This is gonna be that level from the intro where we're trying to run away from the bear. Yep. Okay, good. That means we're not gonna have to do any collecting on this level and it's just gonna be platforming. I wonder if the bear kills you in one hit. I'm assuming he does. What bear is that anyway? Anybody know? Anybody know what bear that is? Is that Barney Bear? It's Barney. There's a Barney Bear cartoon. All right, the bear's screwed now, right? There's no way the bear could cross the waterfall. All right, there's a 1-up up there. Can I get it? Oh, shit! I was gonna try and get up there to the 1-up and the bear just respawned. How did the bear get over here? Oh, it's Humphrey Bear. That's right. I think you're right. I think you're right about that. I like the bear can just walk through spikes like they're not there. Yeah, the bear's cheating. Chow Yun Thin, welcome in. What's going on? Don't underestimate the bear. All right, we're just gonna have to keep moving. Is there any way I can get this before the bear spawns? Is that even possible to get? Really, game? Okay, so the logs aren't respawning either. Oh, yes, they are. All right, we might be able to do this. Hold up. Bears are indiscriminate killing machines. They are. They are. You don't mess with a bear, especially when you're some worthless duck. I got it. Okay, good. If I die, maybe the 1-up will respawn and we can just get it again. All right, so you have to keep moving or the bear will catch up real quick. It's gonna be a die to learn level. Oh, the 1-up did not respawn. Fuck. Okay, so the bear can just run through that. So it's kind of like the turbo tunnel and Battletoads, what we're doing here. It's memorization and quick reactions. All right, where did the bear get? The bear got stuck. Bear is stuck. Okay, he's gonna get through that somehow. Otherwise, the rest of the level can't happen. Let me guess, he's just gonna teleport through the wall. I knew it. I knew it. All right, I like this level. The whole game should be this. The entire game should be this kind of stuff. All right, the bear's screwed now. And we beat the level. All right, every level should be like that because I actually like that. Best programming ever. Yeah, the bear just warps. He just teleports. All right, new password. I guess I just should write them all down just for the sake of doing it. It only takes a second. LHV4W. Now we know why they gave you so many one-ups. Yeah, it's because there's probably going to be more sections with a chase like that. Ducky Mountain 4, we still on the World 1. This is still World 1. How many worlds are there? This is World 1. We're up to 22 lives. That's good. That's real good. We're going to need all we can get. We're going to bounce off this guy and get the coins or whatever. Look how many lives they give you. We're clearly going to need them at some point, I bet. Clearly. This is still World 1. How long is this game going to be? Okay, we got to do collecting again. All right, I don't really mind the collecting as much as I thought I would because it's showing me where the things are. Like that. See, that's not bad. I have to give the developer some credit for that. That's way better than just roaming around, hoping you find shit, and then if you don't find it, you're just screwed. So this game is actually not doing that. Dude, I came so close to hitting the spikes right there. Looks kind of bad. Welcome in. How you doing today? Hope your day is good. Here's our next objective. I'm just gonna fall down there. All right, nice and easy. Nice and easy. All right, maybe this game's not going to be as bad as I thought it would. Now that I'm understanding how it works. I just got hit, so I think if I get hit one more time, we're dead. Can I walk through that? No. 8 to 12 worlds? That would be something, wouldn't it? If this game had that many worlds. So we're still in World 1. The hitboxes are kind of bad. All right, no surprise there. Where's our next objective? Over there. All right. All right, so this is getting a little bit better. This is actually getting a little better. Now that I see how the collection thing works. And now where's the end of the level? Down there. All right, so this maybe not be so bad. Maybe not so bad. You do die in 2 hits, I believe, but I don't think that's going to be the worst thing. All right, there's another life. We're up to 27. 27 lives. You think that's enough? Might as well get all the coins that we can get. We don't know how many lives we're actually going to need. There's another one right there. Good Lord. Better not be Muppets Link. Dude, if this is Muppets Link, could you imagine? Could you even imagine? There we go. No, another password. All right, I'm gonna get them all. We're gonna have like 80 passwords by the time this is done. T1, maybe that's an I don't know. VF QX8W. Good Lord, 20-something lives. Lives don't top off at 9 like they did in Muppets. That was so bad! Why did they do that? Coffee, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. We found a collectathon, and we made it to Duckburg! We actually made it to the next world. Where was the boss fight? There was no boss fight? They couldn't even program a boss fight into this stupid game? We're in Duckburg. Coffee, hope your day's going good. Hope you're having fun traveling. I'm envious of that. Traveling here in the United States is awful because you have to do it. You have to fight traffic. This is really bad. To be fair, Donald's about 85% unhinged. Donald is completely an unhinged character by far. He is absolutely a lunatic. And I think that's why I like him. It's like, of course that was gonna hit me. Can I kill that? No, okay. No, you cannot. Yeah, now it's like Aladdin. Now it's like we're in Agrabah. But it's actually Duckburg. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, airplanes, it's a duck blur. Yeah, you guys all know the DuckTales song. I hope you do anyway. If you don't know the song, you need to watch the show. Let me guess, those magnets would hurt me. Disney Dreamlight Valley, the programmers actually had to reduce the amount of time Donald rages in the game. Why? Because they didn't want to like be a negative impression on kids or something. Because they didn't want kids raging like Donald. Guy with a jackhammer just instantly dies to Donald. What's a copyright strike? What are you talking about? Copyright strike? I got none of those on my channel. Not one. Donald's constantly angry when Dreamlight Valley first came out. That's a good thing. That's fun. He's supposed to be a fun character. Now we're censoring characters like Donald. Man, oh my God, that's real bad. Okay. I was trying to grab coins, which was not a good idea. So we can go up or we can go down. Oh God, I hate it when we have to choose a direction. Dango, welcome in. I mean, I never know what voice to do for Donald's dialogue. You can, there's like, I've looked online, Dango. There's ways that you can learn to talk like Donald, I've learned. I just screwed that up so bad. Holy shit, I'm really not gonna get the one up now. There's like a tutorial on YouTube that teaches you how to talk like Donald. And I've thought about trying to do it for the Donald games on stream, but it sounds kind of hard to do and it sounds like it could hurt your voice. So I've wisely chickened out from doing it. Dango, welcome in. Hope your day's going good, man. Sorry I haven't responded to your DM on Discord yet. I'm way behind on my Discord DMs, so I gotta catch up. I'm working on it. But yeah, all you guys that have sent me a message, I am not ignoring you. I just haven't had time to reply yet. That's usually a common thing for me. The vocal pressure is too much. It looked pretty rough. It looked really rough. So that's why I have never bothered to try it. There's our next collectible. Okay, so I like the way they've done the collection in this game. This game is actually very fair when it comes to that. Maybe this is just gonna be a fairly good game. I know the difficulty is gonna keep going up. What? Hit me? What? I saw nothing hit me. What? Bullshit. God. Wait, are those spikes on the ceiling? Oh, is it that hurt me? Oh, okay, maybe that's what it was. I couldn't see it. Danko, thank you for the 55 stream streak. I appreciate it, man. That is way too kind. And I hope you had a good variety stream yesterday. And I am glad you were not playing that one of the maybe the worst Super Nintendo game of all to completion, which is Home Improvement. I saw you were actually, you put that in for a minute. You were playing Bill Lambier's Combat Basketball, which I played as a kid. I actually like that game. But yeah, you actually put in Home Improvement on the Super Nintendo. I think that's the worst game on the system. I think that's the bottom of the barrel. Is it possible to jump over there and get that? Yeah, you have to get hurt to get it, but at least it's doable. Screw that game, Home Improvement. It's the worst. It is the absolute worst. I would recommend never attempting a full playthrough of that. It's a timed collect-a-thon with limited continues and maze-like levels. It's the worst of all worlds. I have no clue where to go. I need a drink. Water. Is Home Improvement as bad as Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage? I've never played Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage, but I bet, actually, yeah, I did. That's the one I did on PS1, right? There's another Super Nintendo Bugs game I haven't done yet. I'm assuming Home Improvement is way worse than that Bugs Bunny game. Is it worse than Dennis the Menace? Yes, from what I have seen of someone else playing Home Improvement, it looks like Home Improvement is 100 times worse than Dennis the Menace. And I beat Dennis the Menace on stream, and it's terrible, but I think Home Improvement is well beyond. I couldn't jump on that guy? What the hell is wrong with this game's hitboxes? Mario would have killed the guy. That would have been a kill if it had been Mario. So would that. Bullshit going on right now. Bad hitboxes, really bad. Can't see anything because the camera won't move quick enough. Foodio, welcome in. I wish it was duck season. I wish. Welcome in, Foodio. Hope your day's going good. Thank you for the 30 stream streak. But yeah, this is for you guys just joining in. This game's a bit of a collect-a-thon, so I'm having to search for stuff, unfortunately, and it's not always easy to find out where you're supposed to go. Okay, it looks like you can safely go this way. Okay, so the punching is way better to use than jumping on enemies. I like the punch animation. I'm gonna probably make that an emote right there, because I really like that. Right, that is an incredibly good animation. Rob, welcome in. What's going on? Yell all you like, given how often you play GBA movie and TV-based stuff. I think you like it. Hey, I'm just trying to find games to play. I found a Scooby-Doo game that I thought maybe looked kind of fun, and that didn't work, so then I had to switch games real quickly without knowing anything, and I was like, okay, Donald Duck Advance, let's try this. And it's kind of a collect-a-thon, unfortunately. Oh my God, he can't climb any faster than that. Rob, welcome in. Hope your day's going good. Budio, always good to see you as well. We're making a little bit of progress. We got the next collectible. All right, so where's the end of the level? It's gonna show me where the end of the level is. There's a transporter to get out. Yeah, they have transporters. I don't know what they were thinking. Is there anything over here? Dead end? Yeah. Rob, I know you're looking forward to getting back to Phantasy Star 2 some more. What a game. What a freaking game. Is this where we're supposed to go? No, that just goes back down. Is it better or worse than Game Boy Color Donald Duck so far? I think this one's actually better than Donald Duck on Game Boy Color. I think this one's better. That one was also a collect-a-thon, but it was harder to deal with than this one, at least so far. That could change. This is still very early in the game. This is level 2-1, so we pretty much, I think we pretty much have a long way to go here. And that's the end of the level right there. All right, so it is getting harder. I don't know how many worlds this has. We're in world 2. ZC4, M2, X8W. I want to say these passwords are long enough to probably save how many lives you have. So if you have to put the password in, it's going to save your lives. And then if you run into a bad situation where you get a password with like 1 life left, you might be screwed. Because I've run into that problem in games in the past before. Honestly, I'm liking it if I didn't have the hint book maps. On the other hand, I've thought about doing a full playthrough of Phantasy Star 2 without the hint guide as like an extra challenge, and every time I think about doing it, I chicken out. I'm like, I don't think I want to try that. Even though it's a game I've owned ever since I was like 9 years old, I don't think I want to try it. What? Okay, I don't know how these balloons work, but I'm glad you're having fun with it. I do like it myself, but it is quite a game. I think maybe one of the main changes they could do is maybe make it less grindy. You get almost no money and experience points. But there's another one up there. That's good. We're gonna need all we can get, because I'm assuming the game is just going to continue to pick up in difficulty. All right, there's our next collect-a-thon item to get. And if you don't get it within a certain time limit, I'm assuming it just resets. Then you have to go back and get the book again. Music in this is okay. That's a somewhat positive. There's our item. Okay, good. I do hate that the characters join your party at level 1. I cannot stand that. I hate it when an RPG does that. Oh, here's your new character 30 hours into the game. By the way, is level 1. Why do they do that? Why would they do that? Just start them at like an average of what your current party's levels are or something. That's what they should have done. But no, that's too good of an idea. Dude, if you could speedrun this game, you can get through it quick, because he's got a pretty good run. You can grab onto that? I didn't know you could even do that. Okay. So that pipe on the side of a building is grabbable. All right, we're gonna have to keep that in mind. That's gonna be a mechanic that probably would have come back and bitten me later in the game. I'd have been like, this jump is impossible, but you're supposed to grab that. The game doesn't tell you. Level grinding in general grinds my gears. I kind of like it. I don't mind level grinding. I grew up with a lot of grindy RPGs, so I'm like really used to it. Even Mystic Quest knew to give your character some levels. Yep, even that game. Even Final Fantasy Mystic Quest of all games did that. That's right. I like that game. I know that game gets a lot of like dislike, but I kind of like that. All right, there's our next collectible. All right, so this game is not turning out to be quite as bad as I thought it would. Only because they show me where the items are. If they weren't showing me where the items were, this would be the worst thing imaginable. Because I would have to explore the levels completely blind. Why does the music keep going? Wah, 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 wah. This looks solid. It's not the worst. It's getting better the more I play it. I'm not complaining anymore. Here's our next book. Wee Todd, welcome in. What an awful emote. Thank you for a 25 stream streak. PS1 dude, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Playing some Donald Duck, and it's getting better somehow. Wee Todd, I'm not gonna, you changed your name to that on purpose. I am not gonna use that name. I'm using your old name forever. All right, so we're gonna start over. Hopefully it'll just let me like reopen the book. Jessica, welcome in. You like Mystic Quest as well? That's good. I've got the box for it sitting right over here as well. This is actually a good game. I like it. I have little to complain about with that. You liked it too, Shorster? Okay, see? It's fine. I guess some people like think it's too easy or whatever, but I mean, it's worth a playthrough. All right, there's our collectible. We got it. We got all the collectibles. Now where's the exit? Way up there. Okay. Gonna take some work to get to. It's a good game, kind of boring at times. Yeah, it's a bit of a slog occasionally. Some of the dungeons are bigger than you would expect, and some of the fights take longer than they should. But yeah, my first Final Fantasy game, and I love it. Love the music, especially. The music goes real hard in that game when it didn't have to. The music did not have to go that hard. Assuming we go down. Assuming, I don't know. The game isn't really telling me much right now. Bad hitbox, man. That's a shit hitbox. I'm assuming that magnet probably hurts me if it crushes me. Okay, so we have to go left, I guess. Yeah. The boss theme is so good. Holy crap, it's one of the better ones. It is top tier, yes. My first Final Fantasy, so I'm nostalgic for it. So it kind of helps you get into the genre then, is what you're saying. Because that's kind of what it was meant for. No map drawing yet, no, none at all. We're up to 35 lives. And we got the level beat, another level knocked out. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. This is a game. This game is getting like okay. My mood is improving because it is not the awful collectathon I thought it had a chance of being. Holy crap! People would like Mystic Quest better if it wasn't called Final Fantasy. I think, yeah, they could just call it in Japan. It's called Final Fantasy USA, which is weirdly different. Isn't Mystical Quest more difficult in Japanese? I'm not sure if they changed it. I'm not sure. That's a good question. I'll have to look that up. Only 35 lives. Game said you'd have 69 by now. Well, if we get 69, that would be amazing. What is this clock? Oh, am I supposed to be racing the squirrel? Oh my god, I think it's a race. Or I'm supposed to stay with him. Wolf, what's up, man? Welcome in. How you doing today? Hope your day's going good. I know you're probably looking forward to getting back into some Demon's Crest, which is a really good game. I gotta go back and try and get the good ending in that one as well. I do not know anything about that. I got like a bad ending or something. Wolf, hope your day's going good. I just fell! What? I'm trying to keep up with the squirrel. Oh my god! Alright, so maybe you don't have to run. Oh, you do. The clock starts ticking. I was nowhere near that! Dude, the hitboxes in this game are awful. They're real bad. You think Mega Man spikes work like crap? Look at this. Holy crap. You're good, Wolf? I'm glad to hear. Always glad to hear. We got to do some more fights soon, right? You're not retired from fighting against me. You're not. I know. Iron Torch, welcome in. Yeah, I know. The hitboxes are terrible. Great time to drop in. Welcome, Iron Torch. Final Fantasy Legend is good. Final Fantasy Legend 3 music. Same guy who wrote all the metal songs for Mystic Quest. I need to play that. I need to play the third one. You are? No, you're not. Come on. You're not. You're just making that up. When it first came out, I liked Mythic Quest Legend, Final Fantasy, Mythic Quest, European name. I understand some time later what its flaws are. I have music playing in my head rarely. It's been 30 years or so. Me too. Me too, Coffee. I'm right there with you. And Little Nemo spike hitboxes. Yep. Little Nemo spike hitboxes were kind of rough as well. I like Little Nemo. Good game. That ROM hack's tough though, right, Jax? Holy shit, that's tough. Oh my God. All right, well, we got through it that time. All right, I'm sticking with the squirrel. Yeah, it's Rocky, right? Is that... No! Oh my God, those are spikes. Okay, we're fine. All right, I'm staying with him. Staying with him. Where did he go? Staying right with him. Where is he? Where'd he go? Okay, he's over there. No! Heerler, welcome in. What's going on? How you doing today? This is getting trolly. And we didn't get a checkpoint, so we just have to start back here again. Heerler, welcome in, man. Hope your day's going good. We're trying to make some progress here. This game's got some collectathon elements and some bad hitboxes. I think that would be the worst part about this game so far. The hitboxes are really awful. Oh, you can crawl fast? I didn't even know you could do that. All right, just learned a new move. Heerler, hope your day's going good, man. Welcome in. Game giveth, game spiketh away. We got instant. We don't actually. They're not insta kill spikes in this one, Coffee. I was about to say you're gonna get insta kill spikes. We have time limits. You like that? You like it when I die to a time limit? That could happen. You have to stay with the squirrel. Got like a race level going on. Damn it. Random bird. All right, new checkpoint. That's great. I like that there's a double jump. I'd really like double jump. Ah! All right, that wasn't too bad. New password as well. Yesterday I beat Battletoads and Double Dragon. The only Battletoads left is SNES one. I haven't done that one either. I have not done that one either. Well done on getting through that. Battletoads and Double Dragon is a good game. It's got some tough sections for a first playthrough. Oh, they put a 5 and an S next to each other. Look at that. Look what the password did. A 5 and an S right next to each other. What are they trying to do? Make me screw the password up? Because that's a good way to do it. That is a good way to screw things up right there. You know how old games used to have do that? You'd have like the 0 and the O being exactly the same. Heerler, well done on that. Did you like Battletoads and Double Dragon? Did you think it was a good game? I think it's all. I really enjoyed it. That space level though, that's kind of a pain. The stupid saucers. Nobody likes that. That's where lives go to die in that game. Thank you for the GGs. We're getting there, making some progress. If we have time to play anything else after this, I'm going to play something that's not a collectathon. Maybe we could do a Castlevania 1 hack or something. I haven't done one of those in a long time. That was close. All right, here comes our first collectible. All right, it's just right there. Well, that's easy. Like Battletoads Double Dragon, worst level 6. I hate the boss. Which boss is that? Is that Robo Manus or Dark Queen? I forgot the number of the levels. Robo Manus, I thought in that game wasn't too bad compared to original Battletoads, but Dark Queen is a really tough fight in Battletoads Double Dragon on the NES one. She's hard. Oh my God! Like can't see where to go sometimes, and you fall through platforms. This game needed more work. Oh, Shadow Warrior Robo. Okay, I know exactly who you're talking about. All right. Yeah, that guy's kind of a pain. A good game, at least, though. It is definitely a good game. More people should play that one. It's not nearly as hard as original Battletoads, a little more approachable for people. All right, we're gonna kill all this crap. Oh, there's a 1-up up there that I'm not. Oh, I can't get it now. I killed all the enemies. There's supposed to bounce up there, I think. You can also try the Super Nintendo version of Battletoads Double Dragon as well. It's basically the same game, but a little harder in some spots and a little easier in others, so it's worth a playthrough. You like Battletoads way more. Okay, it's definitely a lot harder. It is a much more difficult game. I like Battletoads a lot. That's a really good game. I know a lot of people are a little questionable on that game sometimes, but that first playthrough is pretty mean. But when you know Battletoads, it's so fun to play through it. That initial learning curve is kind of cruel. These more coins. There are so many coins in this game. Mario started something when they did the whole 100 coins for a life thing. So many games copied that. It's incredible how many games copied that. Sonic, a notorious copy there with the rings. Oh, can I not go that way? Oh, you have to go this way. Okay, I see. The hitbox is so terrible! Please get it. Okay, we got them all. Duckburg 4. I've got retro achievements turned on. I'm not trying to get them all. So I bet the retro achievement for this game would be get every coin in the game. So you would need like all 200 coins that the game has. I am not doing that. There's no way. That's why I don't do retro achievements. There's a lot of stupid busy work like that that's just not fun. Creating your own challenges seems way more fun. So I'm gonna get these since they're right here. I should play Kid Chameleon. It's on my list. We're gonna get there at some point. Proto played it for fairly recently. Kid Chameleon. Yeah, it's busy. A lot of retro achievements is freaking busy work. It's just pure busy work. It's not fun extra challenges. Like that would be like whip only Castlevania. That's a fun challenge. Collecting 160 stars, that is not a fun challenge. That is busy work. That is pure busy work, and I do not have time for busy work. I have time for fun games. Magicka dispels manner. Okay, there's no boss fights in this game. I don't like that. I like boss fights, and this game has none. None. Where are boss fights? Not here, not one. How was I supposed to know that was going to be there? Maybe we get to kill Magicka. Magicka's a good character in the DuckTales universe. Or the Duck universe, I guess you could say. You found a lot, but not enough. I found like 100, or I found like 98, and that wasn't even close. Okay, the thing's down there. This is a better Donald Duck game than the one that was on Game Boy Color. This one's better. I like it much more. These hitboxes are absolute shit. I'm sorry, they're shit. Remember, if you don't like it, then go live. That's right, yeah. If you don't like what's being played here, you can go live and put something else on. Put on Resident Evil for the 89th time. That's fine. Sure, a lot of people do that. Perfectly fine. Magic will just chase you through a castle instead. It'll be another race level, right? It'll be one of those. Those are kind of fun, actually. Man, I need a drink. 88th time, that's right. Maybe even 95th. Yes, Resident Evil. No, Resident Evil. What's up, Constant Reader? Welcome in. How you doing today? This music's a bunch of nonsense. It was good on one of the earlier levels. Now it's gone crap. Look at that stupid dancing merchant from Secret of Mana. I always hated those guys. As a kid, I was always yelling at them, stop dancing. And now I look at them as an adult and I'm thinking, what the hell are they on? Didn't the bear chase kind of count as a boss fight? It did. And hopefully we'll find more like that because I like that bear chase level. That was fun. All right, I'm looking for the chandeliers to fall now. Chandeliers are an enemy in like every game. They're just going to fall. What happened to your ocean spray preference? I've been drinking more water lately instead and saving like the flavored drinks for like with meals and stuff instead of just like randomly. I drink a lot of water normally, but I just started bringing that for stream because it's quicker. It's easier to just fill up a jug of water. Dude, I don't know where to go. This level's starting out real bad. You love Secret of Mana? I like it too. This is a 1 credit clear. It better be if I got 37 lives. I can't get a 1 credit clear on this. We got a problem. We'll see though. Look at that stupid dancing guy. When you go into a store, when you go to the grocery store, I don't see the cashier doing that. I don't see that. Why do they do it in that game? Donald raging is the next best thing. I do like that. Constant Reader, how you doing? This has got sort of collection on it, sort of. Mickey Mouse game you played on Genesis on hard mode was great. I played it. Oh, you're talking about Mickey Mania. Is that the one you're talking about, Healer? Mickey Mania? That game's tough. I have not played that on hard mode yet. I guess maybe we're gonna need to at some point, because I liked it. I thought it was good. This music is nonsense, Dango. You're right. Total nonsense. Candy is candy, but liquor is quicker. Donald's like an angry drunk guy or something. He's like an angry drunk uncle or something. Donald Duck. He's got issues. He's got issues in like everything. You want to top 10 things Mixer hates? Yeah, we could. We could do like collect-a-thon, bad hitboxes, time limits. Yeah, there's a lot of, we could definitely do a top 10 things I hate. Moogles would be on the list. Who the hell is this? Oh, some crazy old lady? I don't know. Greggles, welcome in. How you doing today? Hope your day's going good. Good to see you. We're playing some Donald Duck here today. It's going okay, I guess. Could be better, could be worse. Can I kill these guys? Let's see if I can kill this guy. Ah, you piece of shit. You cannot. All right. Greggles, hope you're doing good. Good to see you. Screw Dan Kitchen. What's up, Brody? Welcome in. Hope your day's going good. This level's kind of trolly. Killed the old lady. All right. Game is worth $51 in box. Yeah, I bet not too many people bought this game, honestly. Nobody was going to buy this when they're going to be like, what? They're going to get a Pokemon game instead? Pokemon games were very popular for the Game Boy Color and the Game Boy Advance. One up here. Okay. I'm starting to lose some lives, so it's good that we're getting them back. You die in 2 hits in this game, by the way. So you do have to be kind of careful. And like Ghosts and Goblins in that way. Chipotle, I hate that place. That's a college kid hangout. I got nothing for that place. It's overpriced and you don't get enough food. Junk. And it's popular. Got a lot of fatigue from a 4.5-hour walk yesterday and got an amazing sleep. 4.5-hour walk, that's awesome. That's really awesome. Well done on that. Walking is an incredibly good exercise and anybody can do it pretty much anywhere. I try and get some in every day myself. I couldn't even punch that thing. Are you kidding me? And the old lady respawn. Okay. This game's got a lot of respawn that happens real quick. You think Ninja Gaiden has good respawn? Well, this has got it too. Usually Grand Collectons, but I have one exception. Dark Cloud 2 on PS2, the invention system, where I was taking pictures and stuff. There's actually a fun aspect to that. Dark Cloud 2, I've heard of that. I want to say that, Hungry, are you listening? Is that the one you played? Dark Cloud 2? You didn't like it? Dark Cloud, I think I've seen gameplay of that. I'm not sure if I would like it or not. I don't know if I would want to take pictures of stuff. Okay, we go in Mud and Sweet Tea, Birds, Ocarina of Time, Captain Planet, Moogles, yeah, I'm not even gonna say that name. College Kids, Driving, Time Limits, Insta-Kill, Merchandise, Calories, Getting Corrected on Spelling and Pronunciation. I know something else we can add, Influencers. We can add influencers to that. That's a good one. That's a real good one. Coffee, you've been here so long, you remember when that guy was trying to correct me on everything I said. You remember that? I think the thing turned off because I didn't go fast enough. I gotta go back. That guy pissed me off so much. Holy shit, that guy pissed me off. All right, so you have to get it in 10 seconds! No! 10 seconds. I am not an influencer, Doc. Absolutely not. Mazes. There's a good one. Mazes. That one's really good. All right. Maybe we can get... How am I supposed to get up there in 10 seconds? I'll just face tank up there. All right. Perfect. Good strategy. Face tank it. Oh my God. I love it when that's actually the strategy. I love it. You influenced me to play A Link to the Past. Yeah, but I think most people would influence you to play that because that's actually a really good game. That you can't go wrong with Links to the Past unless you're Hungry Korea. She doesn't really like it. That's okay though. That's okay. We all have our different opinions. See, I'm not a big fan of Sonic 2 and she likes that one. I love Donald's angry animations and stuff. What's up, Allie? Welcome in. How you doing today? Hope all is well with you. Good to see you. We're doing some Donald Duck here. It's going okay. It started kind of bad, but maybe I'm warming up to it a little bit. Maybe it's not the worst thing. Allie, hope your Sunday's going good. Jar Jar Binks, you can definitely put that on the list. Definitely not a fan of that. That's the last movie I saw in the theater. That is no coincidence, I don't think. It's absolutely no coincidence. Whoa! The old lady! Wow, that was some kind of respawn. Anything over here? No. Knife Hands, welcome in. Some people don't get that anything a person can do can be improved upon. No one's running at 100%. That's correct. Some people seem to forget that. Tomatoes! Put that in there. You'd probably beat me in NBA 2K if you played that game. It's hard to shoot on that game. What's the only video game basketball that I've really enjoyed over the years is NBA Jam. I haven't really played any like the NBA Live series or anything like that. I just like me some NBA Jam because it's fun, it's fast-paced, it's just good. I love NBA Jam. I would always be entertained by that. How in the hell are we gonna get over there quick enough? All right, Donald, we got a work cut out for us. We gotta hurry, we got a timer. Oh, this is gonna be easy. This is gonna be easy, I got it. NBA Jam is the only basketball game I've ever enjoyed. That's because it's fun and fast-paced. It's kind of meant for everybody to have a good time with, kind of like Tecmo Bowl. Oh, you piece of shit. Okay, now I don't know where I am. Hope we all equally hate Muppets Game Boy Color. That game was hot trash. Hope nobody plays that. I know it's fun to try and get your friends to play trolley games and stuff, but for everyone's sake, don't ever play that Muppets game. Don't recommend it to your friends. Don't ever do anything like that. That would not be funny. Because that game is just torturous. Oh yeah, Coconut Pie. There's a good one. Good call. Good call, Doc. Resident Evil. Put that on there too. Moogles. Put that on there. Raw Tomatoes. There's a lot of stuff to work with. Arch Rivals. Yeah, Arch Rivals is also good. It's got some similarities with NBA Jam. You can like punch people. You got 2-on-2. And it's just fun. It's very fast-paced. I don't think there's any fouls in there. So yeah, Arch Rivals. And nobody ever mentions that game, and that game's really fun. I forgot all about that game, Go10. You can play as like a guy with a mohawk and stuff like that. I remember that. That was in the arcades back in the day. I thought Muppets would never end. I didn't think it would either. Birds as well. Spidey Shinobi, what's up, man? You're about to say tomatoes? That's right. 9 months of summer. There you go. Halo is similar to NES Metroid because the main character uses a suit. That's not even remotely similar. What the hell? That's not even remotely similar, Spade. That's terrible. Mr. Pill, what's going on? Spade, welcome in. That's the worst comparison I've ever heard. I'll take a ban, thank you. You deserve one. Unbreakable Pixel, welcome in. What's going on? Toad is on the list. Fear is on the list. You guys are naming all the good stuff. Tyrone from that game was in the Johnny Arcade and the Power Team cartoon. That's right. Good Lord, Arch Rivals was more influential than people think. Resident Evil's one, yep. Absolutely. Persona! Thank you, Monica! Put Persona on the list of things I hate. This would be fun. You know, we should do a top 50 things I hate the most. I think this sounds like a great idea. Modern first-person shooters. Tactical shooters. There's a lot of things to work with. Halo and Metroid are both 2 syllables. Also a terrible comparison. Here, Persona 6 is coming soon. Yeah, I can't hear you over the sound of the fanboys wetting themselves right now. I cannot hear you over the sound of the fanboys. You know who they are. That would be like almost like most people. Stupid pumpkin. Spade, thank you for the gift sub to Halo is great. That is not somebody that needs a gift sub in my channel, I can tell you that much. Spade, thank you for the gift sub, I guess. God damn it. You know, I've never played a Halo game because I saw them for the first time. I was like, this is the most generic first-person shooter I've ever seen in my life. It's just so generic. It's got a guy with a power suit on or something. Master Keith or somebody, I don't know. I don't keep up with that shit. I don't care about that character. Who cares? I want to play. Samus is way better. I don't care about Master Keith. I don't give a shit. Retro My Bits, welcome in. How you doing today? Hope your day's going good. Everybody loves Halo but me. Everybody likes Master Keith. Super G and Dark Souls have something in common. He plays a guy in armor who dies in 5 seconds. Okay, that's kind of true. It's kind of true. List is getting big. It's getting bigger all the time. Rock and Roll Wrecking Ball, what's up, man? Welcome in. How you doing today? Modern FPS games are just drone strikes and kill streaks. It's so dumb. Mixer's full of hate. Everybody's got a bunch of stuff they hate. You guys just know me well, that's all. You guys just know me really well, so you know all my dislikes. I got great news for you. They're doing a remake for Halo coming next month. Oh boy, good. More Master Keith. I can't wait. Can't freaking wait. Yep, sign me up for that. Mixer and I agree on Halo. What, you don't like first-person shooters either? I hope you don't. Spade, thank you for the gift sub to Navi is Bay. Oh my God. Oh my God, where the hell are we going now? Where's Navi? Navi gets punished for that. Punishment protocol. And there we go. And we're done. There you go. You brought that upon yourself, sir. Doc, thank you for the gift sub to Raw Tomatoes. Great. Look at all these shitty people getting gift subs. Doc, thank you for the gift sub to Tomatoes. Tomatoes, go eat yourself or something. Okay? Just go get bent. Go eat yourself. Just get the hell out of here. I don't want to hear it. Please don't. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. I will do it again, and then I'll do it again. Navi's dead. Navi's dead. Yep, dead. Dead in the water. Not coming back. I'm starting to like this Donald Duck game, if you can believe it. I'm actually starting to like this game. I cannot believe I'm starting to like this game. This is ridiculous. Nobody gives out worse gift subs than Spade. Spade and Doc give out the worst gift subs imaginable. But I love them and I let them do it, so it's all good. Zero Sign, welcome in, man. I beat my Navi if I got lost in the woods. I bet you would. Welcome in, Zero Sign. Welcome, and Vanilla, thank you for the 42 months. Subbing 6 months in advance. Thank you so much. Never eaten onion rings again. Yeah, I remember that incident. I was not happy with that level in Metroid that day. I was doing some kind of challenge run. I think I was doing a challenge run, and I had like no hit points, so the onion rings killed me like 1,000,000 times that day. I think I was doing a no E-tank run, and that made the game a lot harder and very interesting. Did that actually hit me? Look at these hitboxes. Navi Reborn? No. All right, Navi's never coming back now. You know why? Navi's going this way. Navi's now gone, never to be seen again. I just threw Navi on the other side of the room, so I can't even see the character anymore. She's gone. Bye, Navi. Don't ever come back. Spade, thank you for the gift sub to Navi is Dead. And Coral Cola, thank you for the gift sub to Sweet Tea Drinking. Boy, we're just going off the deep end today, aren't we? We're seeing we're having a contest, see who can give out the worst gift sub. Who's winning right now? Who's the winner? I don't know. They're all equally shit. They're all really bad. Why do they make it easy to get extra lives in this game? I have no idea. But we're up to 43, so if I can't get a 1 credit clear in this game, I should probably just delete my channel. So if I can't do it, I'm just gonna ghost the internet forever. You'll never see me again. It's over. It's all over. I'll never return. So we got 43 lives to make that happen. This is fun. How much worse can we get? FaZe, thank you for the gift sub to Navi Lives. No, that's a lie. Navi's dead. I just killed her. She's gone. It's over. Never again. Listen! Nope, never again. Never again. You guys aren't making me like Ocarina of Time anymore, by the way. If you want me to like that game, you're making it worse. I hope you realize that. Your strategy's backfiring. The more you talk about it, the more I hate it. I killed Navi. She's dead. She's dead. Navi drinking sweet tea while covered in mud might break Mixer. You forgot to put her in a monster truck. You have to have that for mudding. Put her in a Ford F-150. That's got a gas mileage of like 3 miles per gallon. My friend has one of those. He's constantly bitching about it. And then you know what he'll do 8 years from now? He'll buy another one. That's what he'll do. And I'll be like, I thought you hated that. I like it. Dr. Fuzzy Boots, thank you so much for the gift sub to Ranch is good with pizza. It is good with pizza if you want to throw your pizza in the garbage can. So yeah, if you hate your pizza, make sure to get ranch on it. Make sure. That way, it's gone and you don't have to worry about it anymore. So if you get a real bad pizza, start dipping it in ranch, and then you don't have to worry about it. It's ruined. You just throw it in the toilet, throw it in the garbage can, wherever you want to put it. It's over. So good job if you want to destroy it. What just happened right there? Thank you so much for the gift sub, though, even though it's terrible. And Turquoise has the best gift sub ever, giving a gift sub to Navi is Dead. That's right. Did I enjoy the original Zelda? Loved it. Loved the original Zelda. Loved Zelda 2. Loved Link to the Past. Loved Link's Awakening. So yeah, I like Zelda games. I just don't like Ocarina. That game's got too many problems for me. I'm gonna get past this without getting hit. That's how. And Haggard Hessian, thank you for the sub very much. Look, there's a non-troll right there. We got a non-troll, a real sub, not a sub to Navi, not a sub to Sweet Tea, not a sub to influencers or any other bullshit. We have something real. How about that? That's nice. You have your moments. That's a wonderful moment, sir. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. We didn't get the thing on time, so I have to go back. We have to go back. See, I'm distracted. I can't keep up because all these bad gift subs are going out. Now I don't know what I'm doing. I finally filled up my tank up the other day, $40. That'll get me at least 300 miles. Take me a month to use. What car do you have? What vehicle are you using, Ryan? Must be something good. Must be something actually good. And not the crap my friend's driving and bitching about all the time. Oh, you got a Subaru? Doc, is that fuel efficient? I don't know much about cars, honestly. I'm not a car guy. I like things that get me from A to B. That's what I like. My dad is a big car guy. He's always disappointed that I don't like cars. He's like, one day I'm gonna get you into cars and sweet tea. And I'm like, yeah, Dad, I'm 45 years old. I don't see that happening anytime soon. We'll beat the level. Oh, just a Nissan? Okay, yeah, my parents have a Nissan Pathfinder. It's really good. It's not the most fuel efficient, but it's better than a lot of stuff. All right, 6HS. 0. I don't know if there's a 0 or an O. These games never specify. JV, Junior Varsity, DS. All right, there's a new password. What's your accent? Very special American pronunciations. The Wax, welcome in. I am in the southeastern U.S. I'm in Alabama. So I was born here. I've lived here my whole life, and it's not necessarily the greatest place, but I mean, it's home to me. Is this ghost gonna kill me? Oh, we got a chase level. Oh shit, we got a chase level. Wax, welcome in. Hope your day is going good. Dude, these levels are actually kind of fun. All right, get the parfait. Just run, get the checkpoint, beat the shit out of skulls. Guys, thank you for this hype train. I do appreciate it very much. Despite all the trolly gift subs, you guys are awesome people. I'm glad to know all of you. I don't know what I would be doing if I wasn't streaming now. It's just like just become such a normal part of my life. I do spend a lot of time with it, and I'm glad to do so. I like playing these games. I like hanging out with you guys. We need to go faster, because I bet that... What is that? The ghost of Scrooge McDuck? Is that what that's supposed to be? It kind of looks like it. Scrooge is dead. In this timeline, he didn't make it. I mean, what else could he do anyway? He's like a trillionaire or something. He's got more money than Elon. Oh shit, I'm gonna die! I knew it. I knew I was gonna die there. God damn it. I'm in Bucky's country, I am. I don't like poetry either, no. Every time they assign me poetry work in school, I hated it. And my mom loves poetry. She's good at it. And she would be like, I'll write a poem for you. I'm like, okay, Mom, good, do it. And then she would write a poem for me and be so good the teacher would make me read it in front of the class. And I was like, okay, never mind, Mom, I'll write my own shit poetry so the teacher will hate it from now on and nobody will ever talk about it again. So yeah, that kind of backfired. That was real unfortunate. Oh my God, Uncle Scrooge! Uncle Scrooge, I should say. I made that jump. I actually made that! Keep going. G-Force, welcome in, man. How we doing today? We're trying to escape the ghost of Scrooge McDuck, I think. How'd the stream go, dude? I appreciate the raid. I'm gonna die. Okay, maybe we can just double back on him. Let me pause it for a second. G-Force, thank you so much for the raid. Puzzle Better, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you have been doing good lately. G-Force, what were you doing today? Hopefully you're playing something good. I'm kind of not hating this Donald Duck game. You're playing Solomon's Key. That's a great game. Solomon's Key. Raspy, what's going on? C-Small, good to see you. Hope all you guys are doing good today. Always a pleasure. Yeah, we're playing some Donald Duck here. It's kind of a weird game, but I don't hate it. It's getting better the more I play it. Oh my God, I can't believe none of that hit me. Oh my God. All right, now the hitboxes are cooperating. Scrooge, no! How'd the stream go, dude? There's the transporter. Get out of here. 7 Castle Forest, welcome in as well. Hope you're doing good. Showing initiative just means people demand more. That's true, right? I know, you got to be careful with that kind of stuff. Dude, I appreciate the raid. How'd Solomon's Key go? Stuck as usual on some levels? Okay, that's pretty normal, because I remember renting that game, and I liked the idea of it, but I was not very good at it. I've always thought about streaming it, but I know I'm going to get stuck and frustrated at some point. That is completely okay, because it is a really good game. Look at Donald's face. That's me when I find out the game is a collectathon every single time. New World Rain, how you doing? No pants necessary with Donald? No, I don't need pants. Not at all. What fun is asking your mom to write it for you? That means I didn't have to do the work. I was trying to get out of doing the work, and it backfired. But yeah, from then on, I wrote my own poems, and I tried to make them as bad as possible so the teacher would never ask me to read them. Gotta get all the way up there. Okay, maybe I can do it. In 30 seconds. Oh, you piece of crap! What are you doing? What console is Demon's Crest on? Super Nintendo. Wolf is working on that on his channel right now. Really good game. I'm gonna start over. This is not gonna work. You have to get up there within 30 seconds. Is his walking animation the same as Quackshot? It's very similar looking. Yeah, I can see some similarities there. The running animation's good too. This game's got good animations. The controls are good. It's just got questionable hitboxes. But yeah, Demon's Crest is a really good game. It's awesome. History repeats itself, sitting at the parking lot before going to work, watching Donald Duck going quackers. This one's much better though, Catman. This one's way better than going quackers. I'm enjoying this much more. G-Force, I really appreciate the raid, man. I am always appreciative of that. Oh yeah, the Student Government Association, I was in that. That was the biggest waste of time ever. I was like, when can I go home and play some Shining Force? This SGA stuff, what a waste of time. It's all a farce. You don't actually have any power. I'd vote on a shorter school day, but they wouldn't let me. Okay, I killed the old lady. That's good. Yeah, we got 18 seconds to get up there. It should be enough. It's right there. Just get it. All right. Legacy of the Wizard. When that happens, make sure to message me. I will. We'll play that at some point. That's going to be hard to get through because I rented that back in the day. But man, what a tough game. But really cool game, though. Very, very good game. Found a sealed in box copy in my attic of what? Of this game or Demon's Crest? Because Demon's Crest, that's probably worth some good money. I think that game's pretty valuable. Okay, good shit. No! Oh my god, alright. Isn't Demon's Crest games basically G&G, but you play as a monster? Yeah, you play as Firebrand, and he's a red Aramer. And those are like one of the most famous enemies from the G&G series. I love Ghosts and Goblins. And the Demon's Crest games, Gargoyle's Quest games are all very good as well. All right, give me that parfait. Legacy of the Wizard, G-Force, I know, it's so good. It's a great game. I just have to learn it and get good at it, and that's going to be a process, but I am totally ready to do that. So yeah, one day we're going to stream that. That will not be a one-game stream. That will be multiple streams for that game. All right, let's get our next objective. Okay, it's over there. So this is not that bad of a collect-a-thon. I've seen so much worse than this. Come on, Donald, what the hell? The timer's almost up. We gotta start over. Demon's Crest, like the label's really washed out. I don't think that would degrade it too much, I guess. Gargoyle Swiss 2 on NES is also awesome. Yes, they're all really good, Coral Cola. Same thing, when I was a kid, I played Legacy of the Wizard, not something I never knew what I was doing, though. I rented it for a weekend, and I learned, by the time I had to take it back, I had basically learned what I needed to do to, like, start advancing the game. But, unfortunately, I had to go back before I actually made any real progress, so it would be fun to return to that game and actually get good at it. Rat did it on her stream. She liked it. I didn't make that! Good lord, the platforming is a little janky here. Doink the Clown. I don't like that character at all. Awful character. Awful. Stop watching wrestling because of that dumb character. Doink the Clown. What the hell? You're trying to make it like a cartoon? Okay. I actually got it that time. Okay. This is a great game. Thanks for playing this. GBA has so many great games. I'm really thinking this is not half as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay, the only problem is the hitboxes are a little bit janky. But other than that, this is not bad. How far back is this? I don't even know where I am now. Phrase, thank you for the gift sub. Phase, thank you for the gift sub to Monica. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. You are way too kind. Any of you guys getting gift subs, please give our friends your thanks if you wouldn't mind. Because a lot of gift subs often go out on my channel, and I don't deserve any of this good stuff, but a really cool community here, and I do appreciate you guys a lot. Oh my god, I made that! This level's hard. This level's kind of tough. Collecting isn't bad when the items are along the way. Don't maybe go on a tangent for 5 coins or a stupid star. Yeah, some games do that. This one's being a little more reasonable. Dude! Oh my god, just get up there. Get the parfait. What is this? God damn it. Man, all kinds of things are going wrong. Proto, what's up, dude? Welcome in. How you doing today? People are giving out so many troll gift subs have gone out here today. It's been nuts. We're having a contest, see who can get off the worst one. I think Spade won. Spade or Dr. Fuzzy Boots. We're the winner. Raspy for the gift sub to Doink. Okay, that's a good contender right there. Is that a real account or did you just make that up? I hope that you just made that up. I hope that's not real. Because I don't want Doink actually showing up here in my channel. That'd be the worst thing ever. Actually, I hope he does, so I can tell him what a shit character he was. Maybe we want that. I don't know where to go here, left or right. Proto, how's it going, man? Hope your day's going good. Dude, what the hell with hitboxes? These are the worst hitboxes. It belongs to someone. Raspy, if they show up here now, it's your fault. Hope you realize that. That is all going to be your fault, sir. It's like Rocky Road and SNES is a hard SNES platformer. Rocky Rodent. I've not heard of that one, but I'll put it on my list. There is some bullshit going on here right now. Rocky Rodent. Okay. All's good here, Storms of Society, and all is good. I'm glad to hear. I am glad to hear. I know you're not looking forward to getting back to Banjo-Kazooie. I can't believe Wolf likes that game. Wolf, you like Banjo-Kazooie? How? How does anybody like a 3D collect-a-thon? I'm trying to comprehend it. How is that possible? It's a great game. It doesn't look like it to me. Sure doesn't look like it. How do you like Holy Diver? Because it's linear and difficult. It's very difficult and it's very linear. So I love it. It's got two things I love: linear and difficult, and no forced collecting. So yes, lots of positives to be had with Holy Diver. Does that answer the question? I think it should. Seems perfectly reasonable to me. All right, I actually got her that time. You got to be real careful with the hitboxes in this game. You cannot go that way. And very fair. Hey, I did Deathless Run. I did Deathless Run. If it was an unfair game, I wouldn't have been able to do that. I was able to do it. If it was unfair, it wouldn't have happened. Anybody could do it as well. That is not exclusive to me or anything. Anybody could get good. I got some more Deathless Runs planned for some hard games coming up too. It's gonna be tough, but it's gonna be fun. It's games I like. I like doing more with games that I enjoy. I gotta be careful with this hitboxes. There we go. We're good. Holy Diver's a broken mess. At least Banjo is polished. Holy Diver's like an 8 billion times better game than Banjo. I will die on that hill. Banjo is nothing but collecting. Roaming and collecting in 3D. Worst combination possible. I will fight to the death on this topic. Doc, thank you for the gift sub to... That's probably a real account, isn't it? That's probably real. Chipotle, whatever the hell it is, just got a gift sub and it's shit. Don't ever eat there. There was like some controversy in the news with that recently about like they weren't giving out enough food or something. Like the amount of food being given out was like wrong. And the CEO was coming out going, well, I think we're doing a good job. I'm only making $20 million a year. Everything's fine. It's shit. I know it's shit, right? Make your own? No. Mix won't be texting while driving with his knees. That's right. Texting while driving with my knees while eating Chipotle. That's what goes on here in my town. It's a college town. That's like half of it. This is fucking bullshit when this happens. It's awesome. Yum. Maybe yours is better than mine. Mine's in a college town, so it's just garbage. Have you seen the memes of the McDonald's CEO trying to eat a burger? What, a CEO actually did something? They did something besides cash a check or something? That's hard to believe. That's amazing. I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe it, Proto. I fucked that up bad. All right. Oh, God, get off the spikes. All right, we're good. We're good. A few minutes later, Mix Stream is brought to you by Chipotle. Mix's background's green screen, be restaurant interior. Do you know how much money they would have to pay me to do that? Do you know how much money I would require to actually do that? Ayatin, welcome in. Chevys and local Mexican restaurants for the win. Chevys? Chevys, isn't that a truck? Isn't that a company that makes bad trucks? I think. All right, it's 27G90XJS. There's our new password. McDonald's CEO is trying to do a fucking lot of heavy lifting in that statement. What was he pretending to eat a burger? When I think of Chipotle, I think of the South Park episode saying it causes bloody stools. That sounds pretty accurate. Like Chipotle is just chicken, rice, and beans. That's what I always get. Chicken, rice, and beans. Yeah, but you can get that in the grocery store. It's probably better. It looks like the smallest bite and said, that's tasty in the less convincing way possible. I'm gonna have to look that up on YouTube or something. Or send me like a video of it maybe. Or put it in the Discord. All right, we just beat that world. There's no bosses in this game. It's weird. This game has no boss fights. It's kind of disappointing. It just goes to the next world. The least they could have done was put boss fights in, but no. I guess they were too lazy. Moogle Master, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. We were talking bad about Moogles earlier. You missed it. What the hell is that? Dead, whatever it is. It was my birthday a few days ago. I hope you had a good one, man. I celebrate everybody's birthday except my own. I don't care about my own birthday at all. I don't like getting older. It's not something to celebrate for me, but if other people want to celebrate their birthday, that's fine. Chase level is pretty much your boss fights. I wish there was more of those. Every world should end with a chase level. But no, we're not doing that for some reason. Developers said no. No, you will do regular levels. We have like a temple-themed level here. Okay. Oh, come on, Donald. What the hell was that? Supposed to keep going up? Oh. This game's not terrible. It's not bad. How do you find these cute games? People either recommend them. Or I just find them randomly and I put them on my list because I'm looking for more stuff to play that's retro that I haven't played yet. Because we're not playing Resident Evil here ever. So I have to keep finding other things, even if it means scraping the bottom of the barrel. But we're gonna continue to avoid Resident Evil. And if that means playing every Donald Duck collectathon that ever existed, then we will do so. But yeah, I'm the only person that's probably beat Disney Princess and not ever played a Resident Evil game. So, dude, I had hit points. What the hell was that crap? I had health. Do those enemies just one-shot you no matter how much health you have? There's some bullshit going on here. No, see, that time it didn't happen. After 21st, you don't do birthdays. I think I stopped at like 19. I stopped caring about my birthday when I turned like 19 because I was out of school then, and it just everything lost its luster. There was a big changing of the guard moment for me from age 18 to 19 because the year turned from 1999 to 2000. I left high school at that time, and like my life was so different at that point, like I was living someone else's life. Got the one up, okay. Okay, we're doing good. Don't get hit by this guy. Just dropped in the memes in your Discord. Okay, thank you, Proto. I'm excited to see that. I love it when it... Dude, fucking hell, I fell. I like it when a CEO is made to look foolish like that. I love that. What?! What the hell is this level doing? Good God. My birthday is an excuse to take a week off work at my new job, though I don't have vacation time yet. Yeah, you gotta get seniority, right? That takes some time. I used to get mad as a kid because my birthday would happen, and if it fell on a school day, I'd be like, I'm staying home from school today, right? It's my birthday. And my mom was like, what? You're not staying home from school? I was like, what? It's my birthday. Sure, I'm staying home from school. And she was like, this is not a holiday. You don't get to stay home from school for your birthday. I was like, what? You stay home from school for like Christmas and Thanksgiving and all that stuff? And she was like, those are real holidays. Your birthday is not a holiday. I was like, oh shit. I had to come to terms with that. I remember one year I tried to fake being sick so I could stay home on my birthday, and that didn't work either. My mom saw right through it. It was like, oh, if you're sick, let's take your temperature. I should have stuck the thermometer under hot water. That might have worked. I didn't think about that then, though. Your birthday's a holiday to me? That's what I thought. Regular Alien, welcome in, man. Hope you're doing good. Had to come to terms with that too, Mixer. I think a lot of people did. Like you want any excuse to stay home from school, and your birthday is like the best excuse ever, because like sometimes you get like presents and stuff for your birthday. I usually got like a new video game or something, and the last thing I wanted to do was just go to school. I wanted to have fun. Jesus Christ! All right, I'm gonna have to get really good at this spot. When you're older, you can treat your birthday like a holiday and take off work. Yeah, I guess you can. If you have like vacation days or sick days lined up or something, I guess you could. I usually don't though, because I don't care about my birthday at all. It's just Tuesday to me. It's another day. I'm 45 years old. That doesn't even sound right to say. In my own mind, I like to think I'm still like 20 or something. But I know I'm not, but... God damn it! Now we have to start this whole section over again. This platforming is harder than it looks. Now I'm down a hit point as well. We're gonna die. It's not my birthday. Mixer wanted to stay home and yell at the frogs game again. I did. I liked Battletoads, even though I sucked at it. I couldn't beat. I beat Turbo Tunnel one time as a kid. It was like one of my greatest accomplishments. And I was like, I bet the hard part of the game's over now that we beat Turbo Tunnel, right? No. No. Now you're on the ice level. And you're gonna die on that, and then you're gonna have to go back to Turbo Tunnel, and by that point I was like, I think I'm done with Battletoads forever. And I didn't come back to it until I started streaming. Okay, we made it. Wait, this level's something. Hey, grab the vines. Quit counting after 35, usually a good idea. Wish I could say I remember high school being fun. I'm nostalgic for it, mostly being able to not worry about real life as much and all the cool video games. I remember, yep, that's how it was for me too. I've loved my time in high school. It was some really fun years, and looking back, it's just like over in the blink of an eye. But while you're there, it feels like you're there for a long time. Weird. All right, we finally got the checkpoint. Now we have boulders, okay. All right, here's our first objective. Have holiday every week. I don't have work because of illness. Well, as long as you're doing good, like in day-to-day life, Healer, that's a really good thing. But yeah, sometimes you have issues that prevent work and stuff like that. You just got to make the best of things. Totally get it. Oh, for God's sake. What is going on? Why am I going up? Why am I going up? What the hell was that? Just started floating? What is this game doing? Oh, this guy. Grew up in a small town at school. The cafeteria lady gives you a large cupcake on your birthday. That's really nice. I went to a huge high school that had like 2,100 people. So they didn't do anything like... This is starting to turn into a big pile of bullshit real quick. We got 45 lives though. It never happened before. I don't know what that even was. Family Games, welcome in. Oh, the jerky camera. You like that? You like this? You like the way this game's set up? Yeah. That's great, isn't it? No, you didn't miss any Donald Duck voice. No, I can't do the Donald Duck voice. I would probably have to like learn it and practice it if I was going to do that. It would probably hurt my throat. So I've never actually attempted to do it. But there's like YouTube tutorials where you can learn to talk like Donald. I've never really attempted it though. But you can't punch this guy if the spear is facing you. All right, I'll take the parfait. Looks fun. Well, it's better than Yoku blocks, I guess. Who was the lunatic yesterday that said they liked Yoku blocks? Somebody said that on Friday, that they actually liked Yoku blocks in Mega Man. Boodio, was that you? You're listening? I think that was you that said that. You liked Yoku blocks. You must be the only person that's ever said that. Holds back motion sickness? Yeah, I know. Sorry about that. But every time you move in a direction, the camera moves like crazy in this game. The Healer likes them too. Okay. I can't work because I have autism and half blind in one eye. But you're still living a good life though, man. You're still living a good life, and I'm glad you're hanging out here. You think the testers made it this far? I think so, because this game is pretty decent. I thought this game was going to be 100 times worse, and it's actually like decent. It's very playable. I thought this was going to be like a really awful, terrible playthrough, and I'm actually enjoying this game. I know nobody would have thought that earlier. Okay, so this world is hard. This world is much harder. Vivi V, welcome in. What's going on? Hope your day's going good. We're playing some Donald Duck here. I think we're making pretty good progress. We're on like world 4. I don't know how many worlds there are, but we're up to world 4. Got him. All right, so you can only hit those guys in the back. Bad hitbox got me there. Vivi V, hope all is well with you. Proto, I know you like them because you've done Mega Man 1 through 6 consecutive deathless. You have no idea how clenched we were when you were doing those spike sections on Mega Man 6. When you were about to beat it on that final deathless run, we were scared out of our mind, everybody watching in chat. We were terrified because you came within like a millimeter of hitting the spikes that one time in Mega Man 6. I was like, dude, if he hits the spikes and has to go back to Bomb Man, that would have been the most heartbreaking thing I would have ever seen on Twitch TV. But you pulled through. It was incredible. That was so much fun watching that. That was such a good challenge. Jesus Christ! No, this duck can't fly, G-Force. Not this duck. No flying for Donald. These freaking tiki guys are a problem. All right, is there room to jump on him? Okay, so I didn't know you could jump through that wall. All right, well, that changes everything. We just saw him fly. I don't know what that was. It was like an animation happened, Donald just started flying randomly and then landed and I couldn't do it again. I don't know what that was. That was really weird. Same man, the jetpack dive, that was it. That was it. That's gonna be burned in my memory forever, Proto. Every time I see that part in a Mega Man game now, it's gonna remind me of that run you made. Holy crap, that was awesome. Couldn't make the jump. With this world. Didn't make it. Dude, I am running out of lives. We're down to 44. Where I was supposed to go? We didn't get another checkpoint, did we? No. Did not. Mega Man 6 is good. I like all the Mega Man games. If people don't like a Mega Man game, they say a Mega Man game is bad. Well, they haven't played any bad games then. I invite you to play Terminator on NES if you think a Mega Man game is bad. And then you'll be begging to play something with Mega Man. Begging. Or you could play a nice fun game of Dennis the Menace on Super Nintendo. You could play that. We can always put things in perspective if you think a game is bad. I can find something worse for you to play. All right, don't pick the parfait up. Terminator NES is good? No, it's horrible. It's horrifyingly bad. No, Donald! What the hell was that? Go back and get the health. Okay. Okay, they're all dead. Where is the next checkpoint? Where is the checkpoint? It's right there. Got it. Okay, that's a big deal. Thought Mega Man 6 was the easiest one next to 2. Did you find that? Yeah, 6 is pretty easy, honestly. It's not nearly as bad as 1 or 3. 1 and 3 are the hardest. Look how far away the thing is. That's a long way from here. It's okay, we have plenty of lives. All right, we gotta restart this. Mega Man on DOS, I probably should try that at some point. Rather play Banjo-Kazooie than Batman Forever? I don't think I would. I think I'd rather play that Batman game. Come on, Donald! In World Cup, I wish they could skip some of the national anthems of countries. No, they're never gonna do that. Absolutely not. Nope, not gonna happen. It doesn't take long to get through the national anthems anyway. What, like a couple of minutes? God! What in the literal hell is happening right now? You have to hurry here. We have 21 more seconds to get through it. All right, that wasn't too bad. Oh, and there's a transporter to get out. Okay, good. Was that just one, was that just one level, that whole thing? I think that was just the first level of this world. Man, the difficulty has spiked a little bit. I told you guys this would get harder. I told you it would get harder at some point. It did. L2XJS. Holy shit, it's pretty cool hearing all the answers of other countries. I like hearing them. Some of them sound really good. I don't mind a bit. Beat all 2D Mega Man, Mega Man X, and Mega Man Zero on hardest modes with minimalist run at Buster only. Well, that's why Mega Man games are good. That's why Mega Man games are good, because you can make them as hard or as easy as you want them to be. You can use all the stuff available. You can use the E-tanks, or you can just use nothing at all with no upgrades and make it really hard. That's why Mega Man is just awesome. I don't get tired of that series. I never do. Healer, you need ROM hacks for Mega Man now. Now you need to take it to the next level. Do some of the hardest ROM hacks, minimalist. Buster only run of Mega Man CX. There's your new challenge. That's gonna be something. Or you can use Game Genie as well. There's nothing wrong with that. Donald sounds like he's saying ow. Oh, when he does a double jump? Yeah, it does kind of sound like that. Right there? Yeah. I don't think you can go that way. What's over here? Nothing. All right, so I was thinking something might be hidden over there. There's nothing. All right. See, when it's a game where you can explore a little bit, sometimes it's worth checking off the beaten path, but that was definitely nothing. I just need to play any Mega Man game. Vanilla, I'm honestly envious that you haven't beaten any of the Mega Man games yet. I'm envious, because you have them all to look forward to for a first playthrough. That's awesome. When I started streaming, I had beaten 1, 2, and 3, but I'd never done 4, 5, and 6 all the way through, so those were new to me at that point. And I'd never beaten any of the X games when I started streaming. So those were new first playthrough for me. Even though I had rented them, I had never made serious progress or anything. A lot of times when you rent a game, you just don't have time to do that much with it. We need health, I think we do, yeah. X6 with minimalist rules is harder than most ROM hack with Buster only. Yeah, X6 is usually the one that people talk about the most as being the hardest. So I am definitely interested to see what I think when we get to X6. Everyone seems to hate that game. Nobody likes X6. I bet I'll like it. I have a feeling I will, because everyone else seems to hate it. Where do you go here? Down? Or we could keep going this way and find nothing. Oh, the book thing is up here, so you have to go this way. All right. All right, so where is the objective? Way down there, okay. Hopefully this will be reasonable. Yes, very reasonable. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. Okay, so you're missing 5. Isn't this a Metroidvania? No, not really. Because it's level-based. You beat a level, you never go back. And for the most part, the stages in this game are pretty linear. Like, you get to the thing here where you have to do the book thing, you go get the item, and then you move on to the next part of the level. So no, I would not say this is anywhere close to Metroidvania. Come on, what the hell? All right, we have 2 seconds to get it. Didn't get it, gotta go back, too slow. God damn, How much faster could I be? Would Metroidvanias go on my top hated list, or is it just a dislike? No, I would not put them on a hate list at all. I just don't like, I don't hate Metroidvanias, they're just not like my favorite. I'd rather like just play a linear platformer that's difficult than having to do a lot of backtracking, going back and all that stuff. But like for those kind of games, if I'm gonna play one, I wanna play an actual Metroid game with Samus. That's what I want. I don't wanna play one of the Castlevania ones, because I feel like I lost my old school Castlevania fun to those. We got the first objective. Dude, these levels are tough. And there's a lot of them, like Iron Torch, like there's so many now, it's just kind of ridiculous. Like every game that comes out now, I feel like is being targeted towards Metroidvania. There's very little linear hard games that come out. Like, I want more games like Ninja Gaiden 1, 2, and 3 on NES. I want those, but they don't really make those kind of games anymore. Everything's got to have exploration, upgrades, all this stuff. That's what people want now. Even though I don't want that, but that's what most people seem to want that. Dude, these hitboxes are starting to get on my nerves a little bit. The worst thing about this game so far is hitboxes. Come on! There wasn't time to go through that! Hearn, welcome in. How you doing today? These levels are getting tougher. Linear is usually thought of in a negative light. That's the most positive light for me of all, is not having to figure out where I'm supposed to be all the time. Like I said, if I'm playing an actual Metroid game or an RPG, I'm fine with that. But for just like a regular game, I don't want that. I just want to just go through the game, go left to right, fight some hard bosses, call it a day. That's why I liked Cuphead so much. Cuphead was incredible because it just made me fight bosses and do some regular types of levels that were linear. I loved that game. That was the kind of game for me. Haunted Castle Revisited, that I beat that on hard mode, whip only on the first try. It was so easy. That game was way too easy. I'm not even gonna count that. And plus it's like a remake of Haunted Castle on arcade. So that's not really like a new game or anything. I was kind of disappointed with that. Is this jump makeable? I'll try it. But yeah, Donald's got pretty long range jump. That's pretty good. You got the new Mega Man coming out that'll likely be pretty linear. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. And I haven't done Mega Man 11 yet, so Mega Man 11 and 12 are gonna be for me. So occasionally we do get something that's for me. We occasionally do. Not super often, but yeah, I'm happy to get what I get. I just, one of my biggest disappointments is I lost the Castlevania series to Metroidvania. That is such a disappointment to me. I know most people love that, but to me, it destroyed everything I liked. That's why I reject Symphony of the Night so much and didn't really like it that much. All right, so we gotta go down there. So like this game's pretty linear. That's why I'm having a good time with this game. I'm not having to do exploration. Not having to backtrack, not having to worry about upgrades or anything like that. You just get the... Did I not get credit for that? Oh my God, I did not get credit. Credit was not given. I thought I made it. I'm dead. All right, which way was I going? Was I going left or right? I don't even remember. Is a new Castlevania Metroidvania? Unfortunately, yes. People want 100-hour-long games. I mean, critics absolutely say a single game being 8 hours, so the devs stuff their open world games with collectibles to inflate length. I don't want that to happen at all. That is the last thing I want to happen. I don't mind a game being 8 hours. What's wrong with that? Dude, there were games coming out in like 1989 that were $70 that were like 2 hours of playtime. People are just goddamn spoiled today. People are so spoiled. I don't know. It makes me really angry. Electric Snow, thank you for the 35 stream streak. I appreciate it very much. That is way too kind, sir. Thank you for the nice streak. These boulders! They keep putting them in the wrong spot! At least I'm not losing too many lives. Boy, this temple world is trolly as all hell. Benny Castlevania comes with Collect-a-thon. Isn't Castlevania 64 kind of like that? This game sucks? No, this game's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Capcom put out a survey years ago about what fans want. I think that's what made them realize people want more Resident Evil and more than Resident Evil and Street Fighter. So that's good. So that means we're getting the Mega Man. That's really good. That's why we're getting a new Mega Man game. Most people want Resident Evil. They can't get enough. I'm kind of in the minority there that I don't give a shit about it, but most people just really want it. And I could care less, but if companies made games just to please me, most companies would go out of business because I don't really like what most people like, and I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind Metroidvania, Castlevania is a bunch less. They all came with like Richter mode from Symphony of the Night, basically an OG throwback mode. Yeah, see, that should always be available. I was gonna do Richter mode in Symphony of the Night, but I lost my save file. Because I updated RetroArch and it replaced my save file because it was like a new version of RetroArch and it ruined the save file, so I don't have that anymore, unfortunately. So if I was going to do a Richter mode, that's fine to die here because I can just restart over here. We got the item, credit is given. Now we just go back. Resident Evil's boring. So that's my thing. The earlier Resident Evil games, they're mostly about roaming around and exploring. Like trying to figure out what the next step is of what you're supposed to do. I don't like that. And that's why Resident Evil 4 looks fun to me. I would like that one a lot because it's mostly shooting and trying to keep the girl alive. Ashley, whatever her name is. I would like that. But a lot of people, like some people I know, they hate that one because it changed the formula. Well, that's why I dislike the Metroidvania Castlevanias, because they changed the formula. They took away what I liked. Lurker, what's going on, man? I've been doing good, and I hope you have been too. Welcome in. We're playing some Donald Duck here today. This game's like not bad. This is kind of playable. I was hating it earlier at the very start, but now I'm kind of liking it. And this level is a lot harder, but I'm having some fun with that. Oh my God, it's like Contra. It's like that part in Contra. All right, we got it. Lurker, welcome in, dude. Good to see you. RetroArch kind of ticked me off. 100% Mario 3 badge that looked back. So there's a new set that said I'd only cleared 70%. Yeah, that's why I hate retro achievements. What's up, Death Merc? Welcome in. I am no fan of the retro achievements because of all the bullshit they pull. And then if achievement doesn't trigger, well, just tough shit. That's basically what they tell you. They tell you tough shit. So that's what I say to retro achievements. Tough shit. I'm not doing it. Play Resident Evil 4 on stream, please? Nah, I don't think I would like it on stream. I'm so picky about what I play on stream. I'm just beyond picky. I know a lot of people aren't as picky as I am when it comes to stream games, but I definitely am. I got it! Holy crap! I got it on the first try. Now we got to get up there. Yeah. I'm just not a fan of busy work type stuff. But Resident Evil 4, though, I would probably like that game. And I'll probably play it off stream at some point. Just like I plan to finish Dark Souls 1 off stream at some point as well. Because I didn't mind that game. I thought that was fun. But do I really want to stream it? No. Because the experience I had streaming it wasn't great because there was a lot of excess backseating and anger. Even though I said no backseating, people were doing it anyway. Actually, I didn't say no backseating, but people like steered me in the wrong direction. Kind of hurt the playthrough, and that wasn't fun. New Bubsy game? I don't know. Maybe we'll play that one at some point, because I kind of like Bubsy 3D, and most people hate Bubsy 3D, and I kind of liked it. I hate to admit. Sorry, Proto. I kind of had fun with that. I expected to hate it. All right, P2RL5TDS. All right, we got the password. How many stream games are you up to now? We've almost beaten 800 games on stream now, Vanilla. Almost 800. Almost. What the hell? That scared the crap out of me. We got a rate. Okay, we got a speed level to do here. Oh my God. All right, so this is going to be a running level. The new Resident Evil game is pretty much like Resident Evil 4, so what everyone likes it. Okay, that's a good thing. So it's not all the roaming around. Like you see, I see a first playthrough of Resident Evil 1, 90% of the gameplay is people running back and forth trying to figure out where to go. I see but if you know what to do, it's just too easy. And then I see a first playthrough of those Silent Hill games, 95% of the stream is somebody just roaming around in the dark. And then something will happen, and then we'll be back to roaming around in the dark again for an hour, and then one thing will happen, and then we'll start roaming around again. I don't know how people enjoy those games. I really don't. I'm dead. Iron Ghost, welcome in. How you doing? We're at a good level here in Donald. That's good. All right, this is gonna be... What the hell do you do with that? Yeah, almost 800 games beaten on stream now. That's why I have to work a little bit harder. Oh shit! Oh my god, this is horrifying. All right, we got to do better. You can't do that. You cannot stop. You have to continue to move forward. All right, so if I stop and try and pick shit up, I'm gonna die. Even though I'm kind of a greedy person when it comes to picking up loot. I don't know how you're supposed to avoid that. You can't stop. You cannot stop. If you miss the jump, it's over. Good Lord, this is hard. I lost momentum. I lost momentum. I'm getting worried about this now. I need to jump earlier. Not gonna happen. What? What? Oh my god, this is nuts. No way to avoid sometimes. Okay. Bullshit! Oh my god, dude. What were they thinking? Just watching my face, heard your comments about Bubsy 3D. I was in the middle of uttering the phrase, fuck that game. You said, sorry, Proto. I belly laughed. I had to, man. I know you hated that game. I know. I had to throw that in there. I feel bad when I say I liked it because I know how much you hated it. Mixer needs to play Pokemon on Game Boy with only a starter Pokemon only, and before anyone asks, I've done so. It's all based on strategy and defense. Who should I start with then? Pikachu? Or are we going to start with Charmander, maybe? I have done Pokemon Red before, so I know how that would play out. Dude, this is insane. And here we were worried about this game being too easy. I saved the best for last. I didn't get hit there. I'm trying to jump early. You can't jump early. Oh my God. No! I got the checkpoint. There's another boulder section. Oh my God. Yeah, right. No! Dude, this is insane. MJ, welcome in. Glamorez, welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. This is something else. I am enthralled by how like unfair this part is on a first playthrough, but it's also really fun. I do like this. Welcome in, MJ. Welcome in, Glamorez. Hope you're having a great day. Silent Hill and games like that are better played than watched. You get into it not knowing what's next. Adds so much to the experience. Yeah, I think Resident Evil looks better than Silent Hill. I'm going to go ahead and say that. Yeah, that's how bad Silent Hill looks to me. But then again, I'm not a fan of that type of genre. Shadow Morning, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. We're playing some Donald Duck here, and these later levels are really something else. I wonder if this is the last world, because the difficulty is very high at this point. And this is exactly what I was hoping would happen with this game. Oh my, you cannot stop! You have to keep moving. I tried to stop there, it didn't work. Your day is good? I'm really glad to hear that. My day's going pretty good too, because this game is actually fun. This is a good time. And here I was, everybody was thinking I was gonna hate this game. And it's pretty darn fun, actually. All right, let's make some more progress. Let's do an early, tried to do an early jump there. It did not work. Oh God, okay, we're fine, get the health. All right, we're done with the boulder, right? Or is there gonna be another one? There's another one, all right. This is the third boulder section. No, no, no. No! Oh my God, welcome in Raiders. Kuyal, what's up? How you doing today? Thank you so much for the raid. What are you streaming today? Hope you're playing a good game. I'm so happy you beat my my Ghost and Goblins challenge that you ended up with. I knew whoever ended up with that was going to be in a lot of pain, but you got through it, and I was so proud. A no knife only run of Ghost and Goblins, and this man was able to do it. You're playing Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. I've heard the Goemon games are all really good. I have not played one yet, but I have heard always good things about every game in that series. Is that the first one you're playing? The Super Nintendo one? Is that it? Dude, thank you for the raid. I'm assuming it's the first one, or either there's one on N64 as well that's like 3D. I'm not sure I would like that one. Thought it was going to be Quackers on Game Boy Color again on Game Boy Advance. No, this is a completely different game. How'd Mystical Ninja go today? I hope it went good. I gotta try those games myself at some point. Oh, come on. Bullshit. Can't do anything about that. How? Oh my God, Legends of the Mystical Ninja rules on for the SNES one though. Yeah, I got those on my list. We're gonna get there at some point. Because I know a lot of people have told me they're good, told me they're fun. I didn't get hit there, cheating game. That, you can't dodge that! Like how they included Donald's swear symbols in the title and the box art. I know the box art's really good. I'm playing the N64 in May next time. Goemon's Great Adventure. There's more to that was more to its 2D roots. Okay, so those are the ones I have on my list. There's 3 on Super Nintendo, and then they did the N64 one, which is 3D, and I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to put that one on my list. Never considered how common of a concern boulders are for a duck until you play this game then, right? Jose, welcome in. Hope your day's going good. Good to see you. Was struggling with the real hardware, but we got it going eventually. Okay, so you're actually playing it on the real N64. That's cool. What do you think about the N64 controller? That's kind of a controversial controller. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I'm kind of in the middle on that one. I have done some N64 on stream, and it's always a little weird having to use that controller. What's up? Hey, Hiroyuki, welcome in. How you doing, man? There are 4 SNES Goemon games. They're all great. Oh, there's 4. Okay, so I only know about the first. I think only the first one got an official release outside Japan, right? Hiroyuki, welcome in. Haven't been able to watch in a while. Glad to see you're still raging, and not much has changed around here. Pretty much the same old, same old. We're finding games to play, and some are not good, and some are great. I do not know how they want me to dodge those. Oh, you have to jump real early? What? What? Oh my God. So you gotta memorize it. You can't just react to it because you don't know it's gonna be there. I didn't do it. Fuck. This is all kinds of nonsense right here. Fishy, welcome in. How you doing? Hope your day's going good. Hope you're having a nice Sunday. I am getting absolutely destroyed right now. I like this game, but man, this level is something else. I got this. Yeah, I hope so, man. Fishy, how you doing today? Hope your day is wonderful. The N64 controller is great for certain games. I think like GoldenEye. Yeah, GoldenEye is not bad. GoldenEye is a pretty good game. It was kind of primitive by the time I got to it, but I mean, it's good. I see why people like it. It gave people their first chance to play those kind of games multiplayer. Oh, you piece of crap. Piece of crap. You piece of crap. Are you supposed to run under that? Dude, I'm gonna lose all my lives here. Disney games are always so brutal. They can be really unfair in some cases. You would think that like Disney games are gonna be like cute and innocent and just fun and happy. Not always the case. Some can be a little bit mean. This one's being mean. Did I land in the lava? No. I'm gonna try and run under that. Okay, you can. All right, we got the parfait. All right, this is the best run yet. Yeah, Disney games, they're a little all over the place. Occasionally you get a cruel one. This is being really cruel right now. Look at this. Look at this! Oh my God! It's still going! Original N64 controller works so well since devs usually abandon the D-pad and other unreachable buttons. That's true. It's just, it took me a while to just get used to that thing. I didn't grow up with N64. By the time that came out, I was already like 16, 17 years old. So I was like, yeah, I don't know about this. I was missing my Super Nintendo so badly. I was like, what's wrong with Super Nintendo? Can't we just stay with that forever? No, we cannot. All right, we're gonna get good. All right, see, I've improved a lot in a short time. Kill this guy, grab the parfait. That's so stupid. Oh my God, this is the best run. Go. Yes! Oh my God, we did it. That was ridiculous. You had to get good. Disney Princess game proved otherwise. Oh yeah, Fishy, as far as Disney games, last week I played Disney Princess on the Game Boy Advance. That game was horrendous. I had to draw maps to get through Disney Princess. I don't think it, like, that was probably like marketed to like 10-year-old girls or something. And how on earth would they play that game? They would have hated that. They wouldn't have played that. They would have been playing good stuff like Mario. Murloc's Temple 4. Good freaking God. All right, here we go. This has got to be near the end of the game. Has got to be near the end. N64 games are so tied to the controller that I can't play N64 games without it. Well, that makes sense, because I mean, the button setup and stuff, if you were trying to play an N64 game with like a SNES controller or something, it would not be very fun at all, I would think, because it would just have like a weird button setup. Trash, welcome in. Trash Randicoot, good to see you. How does Disney Princess rank against Muppets? Muppets was still far worse. It wasn't even close. As bad as Disney Princess was, it's not even gonna make my top 20 bad list. It's not even gonna make it, if you can believe it. You cheater. You cheater. Randy, hope all's good with you. This game has been fun today. I didn't think we were gonna have any fun at all with this game, but I've enjoyed this. And the further you get into the game, the difficulty starts going up, and it's been even better. Some of the earlier levels were kind of boring and slow, but way more interesting now. That Garfield game was terrible. That I should really put that game on my list. Garfield Search for Pookie, that was horrible. I did not, that farm level, oh my God, I don't ever want to see that again. That farm stage, that was so bad. Just a regular Sunday, pretty much same here. It's already Sunday, the weekend's going by real quick. Take that one up. We still got a 1 credit clear going with 35 lives. Hopefully we'll make it. And JoJo, welcome in. What's going on? Things are going good here. I got an N64 on my 17th birthday. We must be around the same age, Mixer. I'm 45. How old are you, MJ? Imagine having fun. I know, Jose. That never happens. Who is the question mark character in Disney Princess anyway? There was no question mark character, Cola. It was just a bonus level. It was a bonus level where you had to rotate between playing every princess and you caught jewels. And if you caught enough jewels, you beat the level. It was very redundant. I mean, it wasn't much of a surprise or reward or anything like that. It was kind of dumb. I was kind of disappointed. I thought we were going to get some mystery character in there. We got nothing. Man, this level's way easier so far. Yeah, it was a buzzkill, basically. So close to 40, excited for my body to fall apart, as people say. No, I don't think so. The 40 club's not bad. I'm 45 and my body's still holding up pretty well. I think I'm doing pretty good. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about too much. Spade's got some great emotes, by the way. It's Navi Sunday in this channel. Okay, now Spade has terrible emotes. See how quickly my opinion changed? Eddie with a gift sub. Eddie with a gift sub to Persona Forever. Oh my God, Eddie. Eddie, how could you? I thought we were friends. Oh my God. Look what you've done. You got the fanboys excited. I didn't get that. I missed that by like a half a second. Eddie, thank you for the gift sub. We're never playing Persona. Not on stream, not off stream, never. Not ever happening. That is such a fanboy game if I've ever seen one. Fan service, the video game. That's why it's so popular, because it does so much fan service. I'm 45, and while I could be healthier, the worst part is when walking into a room and then forgetting why I walked into the room. Oh, I'm absolutely with you there. I think that's the worst part of... How are you supposed to know? Sometimes the first playthrough can be a little cruel on some games. But Raspy, I think that's the thing I'm having the most trouble with as I get older, is that memory is really, really going bad quicker than I thought it would. Because I do that a lot too. I'm like, hey, what did I walk into this room for? I have no idea. I'm 38 and I don't know where I am now. Okay, welcome to getting older. Too bad I can't see you play a game off stream. It would be cool. Mostly I play things that people would find pretty boring, Money Matt. I occasionally do fighting games with people when I have time to do that. That's fun. We do a fight every now and then. I do fights with Sagan, do fights with Beardmaster, and random fighting games, mostly CVS too. And I used to do fights with Wolf, but he won't fight me anymore. That's disappointing. Maybe he will at some point again. I mean, I'll play him in anything. Wolf, you hear me? We're gonna fight again. You're not retired. Only I decide when you're retired. Have I done any Mugen stuff? Mugen? No, I have not. I mostly do like turn-based RPGs and stuff off stream. Are you kidding me? You're not retired. Bullshit. I don't buy it. One of these days, we'll play a Fact Xanadu randomized game custom made to his challenge. Or we could just do a knife-only run. We do a knife run and see if it's actually possible. I have doubts that it's possible, Catman. I'm not sure you could kill the final boss before he kills you. Even if you have like a bunch of potions. I'm not sure. Come on, Donald, stay down, you idiot. Mixer play some Super Battle Golf. That game is fun. Is that like golf with your friends style, Goobs? Because if so, that would be fun. I like playing golf with your friends with you guys. That's a lot of fun. I rage real hard. I rage, but you guys don't see me raging. You can probably guess when it happens, though, based on things that happen in the game. But I do enjoy some golf with your friends. I would never play that with randos. Only friends only. Give Wolfie a few wins? No, I give nobody wins ever. I show no mercy when I play multiplayer games to anyone. I don't believe in mercy. I don't believe in holding back. If I'm playing against somebody, I don't care if it's a 3-year-old. I don't care if it's somebody's grandmother. I don't care. I go all out. I don't care if somebody's never played a game before either. I'm going all out. I can't believe the timing was so bad on that. Truly hated running in the past because my stamina was trash. Improved, swimming improved now that I actually enjoy running. I wish I had a place to swim. I would do swimming every day if I had a place to swim, Jose, because I love that. I need to get a pool. That would change my life completely. All right, so we're gonna go. You couldn't walk over that little gap! What a worthless duck! That little gap! You couldn't do it. Can you just drop down? No, you can't. Okay, so you have to ride the platform. I was trying to find a quick way down there. It did not work. I'm the one that started that I should stated that should let people win. I don't let people win anything. Nothing. I'm in it to win it every time I play. No matter what it is. I'm that petty about it. All right, we're going down. We're not gonna land in the bullshit, okay? So not jog around the track in the morning is really good for you. Running's good, Jojo. No mercy even for kids on Roblox. Get wrecked, kiddies. That's right. That's right. That was a lot of fun. That was fun seeing the kids get upset when I won in a game I'd never played before. That's how bad they were. It's not that I was good, it's that they were that bad. You only get you have 2 hit points in this game, by the way. That's why you die so quick. Yeah, no mercy, man. None at all. Yeah, I've never gotten past this. Is there room to I think there's room to jump over it. Okay, that's what we should have been doing. Oh, they put a bat up there! They put a bat up there. Okay, so that changes everything. They put a bat up there. What a bunch of shit. Okay. Can't get through that without getting hit. I'm a swimmer too. Love the water. If I had my own lap pool, I'd be so buff. Shorty, I would too. If I had my own pool, I would look like, I don't know, I would look like I was on steroids or something because I'd be in the pool so much, doing all kinds of crazy workouts in there. I need a pool so badly. Good Lord. Shorty, hope you're having a good day. Welcome in. We're playing some Donald Duck here. I was ready for the bat that time when we got our new checkpoint. We need more collectible. Oh, are you kidding? This game has a lot of troll. All right, so this is going to go, there's our objective up there to get that thing. All right, and we have 10 seconds to get it. Did I go the wrong way? I think I went the wrong way. We gotta go back. Gotta go back. Yeah, I was supposed to go this way. Oh, great. All right, we're back. So we had 10 seconds to get that thing, yeah. Okay. Okay, so it's at the top of those platforms. All right, I know where to get it now. That enemy respawned, really? Yeah. No! How the hell am I gonna do that? Didn't get it, go back. And that guy's gonna respawn every time. I knew it, I knew it. Why do people bathe in ice water? I have no idea. Okay, fine. This piece of shit backs up. Man, I've lost so many lives now. Oh, crap, I went to the wrong checkpoint. I got a checkpoint too far in front of me. Yeah, I screwed this up. All right, so this is gonna make this harder. Jay Shu, welcome in. How you doing today? I've not seen the X-Men 97 season 2. I've not seen the first season of it yet. So I'm gonna have to watch that at some point. I just don't have enough time in my life for anything anymore. 24 hours of time is ridiculously nothing. As a kid, it feels like forever. As an adult, it feels like a day is over in like 5 minutes. It's nuts. All right, we're gonna get it this time. Get it! Did I get I didn't get credit! That wasn't credit! Are you kidding, game? Oh my God, that was not credited to me. Oh my God. Credit denied. I got it that time. Okay. There's almost no time for that. You haven't seen season 1 either? Nope, I have not done it. What a funny way to troll the player. Sorry, pal, you have to backtrack and you can't reset the checkpoint. Yeah, I accidentally went a little too far. I was hoping we could just reset to the other checkpoint, but the game did not allow me to do that. So thankfully it didn't screw anything up, but they should have let you pick up the older checkpoint. I almost got me. All right, so we need one more thing to complete this level. Okay, there's the last orb. So where is the book to open it? You can't get it until you get to the book. Okay, the book's right there. Okay, so we have 10 seconds to get over there. That should be plenty of time. Oh no. All right, that one was too easy. That one was way too easy. Okay, so now we have to get the transporter to get out of the level. I want to go into the 80s where everything was epic. I do too, man. I miss that era. As a kid, we wanted everything to be futuristic and stuff. We wanted to know what the future was going to be like, because you would watch movies like Back to the Future Part 2 and things like that, and they made the future look really like cool and stuff. And here we are in that future, or like a version of that future, and it's shit. It's complete shit. 80s was better in like every way possible. All right, just gonna wait. All right, good. This game gives a lot of lives, but at this point late in the game, you definitely need them more. All right, got an extra life back. We're back up 30 lives, and that's gonna complete the stage. All right, V7RW. RX KF. I have not used a single one of these passwords, but I've been writing them down just in case. 80s, 90s was a great era to grow up in. I agree. We're in an alternate 2026. I think so. Not complete shit. You got streaming. Streaming's good. I know. It's good to be able to hang out here and stuff. Because otherwise, yeah, we wouldn't have this kind of technology. But like the world's kind of terrible outside of some of the decent technologies we've gotten. Okay, so that's what you do with this guy. So now this is the final boss, I'm assuming. Because this is the bad guy from the intro that stole Daisy Duck, Murloc. He was in the DuckTales movie. All right, so far he seems like a very easy fight. Okay, we need the camera to cooperate. Does the fire just stay? No, the fire eventually does go away. All right. Biff's timeline wasn't this dire. I agree. That timeline in Back to the Future too may not have been this bad. Boy, Marty thought he had it bad. Nah, we're living in a way worse time now. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Okay, I got him though. All right, we have another parfait available if we need some health. Oh, what? Maybe stay in the middle. Yeah, I saw the Knicks won the championship. That was very well done. It's been many years. Well done to them. Oh my God. Okay, we need to stay in the middle. All about staying in the middle. Why was I trying to hit him there? Jose, I agree completely. I've got friends that don't even want to have kids now because of how like shitty the world's gone. I kind of totally agree with that. I'm probably never gonna have kids myself either. This is a bad world to live in right now. It's really bad. Maybe things will get better. You never know. Okay, good. All right, and get my health back. Nick's observed that they were hungry seeing playoffs this year. They did a great job. Don't want that hydrator Lorraine used to make the pizza. Hydrate level 4, please. I love the Back to the Future movies. They never get old. But yes, that pizza hydrate machine, I love that thing. Yeah, I got a Lorraine mode in there. Yeah, I think Lorraine was the first crush I ever had as a kid. I'm pretty sure. Okay, that worked out good. All right, you're gonna go into bat form. A real bad angle, but I got him. This is a cool boss fight. I like this. It continues to happen. You only get one chance to dodge him there. Okay, 2 health left. Not going into bat form. I don't know what to do there. I don't know what to do. When he does that one motion, I do not have a clue what to do there. Where's Navi? Destroyed on the other side of the room. Destroyed. Worst character ever, Navi. Be cool to watch food go from small to regular size. That would be really cool. That's like the coolest invention they had in Back to the Future too, that we haven't seen. I don't care about the flying cars. People can't drive as it is. You think everybody would do well with a flying car? That'd be the worst thing imaginable. I'm so glad that technology has not been like publicly released, even though they technically have like flying drones and stuff now, taxis, but I don't. Please hit him. There. Okay, good. He's down to 3. We got a good fight going. Clamp, that emote sucks. Thank you, Clamp, for the terrible emote. Said we watch our food go from regular size to small while the price increases. That's correct. You get less for more. That's what you get now. Less for more. It's so stupid. 2 hit points left. He's gonna do that bad motion again. Can't jump over him. That is so shitty. Fire's in a bad spot. Fire's in a bad spot. Ah! All right, so this fight's gonna be a little harder than I thought it was. When he gets low in health, he changes the pattern to almost undodgeable. I don't like that pattern that it changes to. All right, go to bat form. All right, so you get a good boss fight here at the end that you have to actually get good at. I like that. Flying cars with today's fuel prices, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? How's your ACs holding up? We're about to crack triple digits tomorrow. I feel like I'm hitting the Sakura dance slide for setting my AC up yesterday morning before it got above 80. My ACs are hanging in there. They're going full blast. I installed a window AC unit in this room just for the purpose of keeping this room cooler for streaming, instead of running the central heat, central AC for the whole house, and that's worked out pretty well. Look at this. Look at this. This is where the fight goes haywire every time. No! The pattern is changed! It's different! It's changed! Change! Alright, be ready for change. I'm gonna have to back up further. Fire should be reminding you of the outside world. That's basically what it is. The world's burning, it's too hot. At least we didn't go to the Soylent Green path. Scary, that's true. It could always be a little worse, right? It's bad, but it could definitely be worse. Maybe, like I said, maybe things will start getting better at some point. You wouldn't think things would be as crappy as they are, though. It's just disappointing. I blame politicians. That's what I'm going to do. Let's blame politicians. All politicians are fuck-ups. That's why I hate politics so much. It's just terrible. All right. I duck under him. I know how to do this fight. We just have to put it all together now. Okay, go into bat form. Okay, we have 2 parfaits available. He just gets me with that every time. All right, so he's going to do the spread fire attack. Gonna be ready for that. I still got hit by it! He's got 1 health. Bat form. I missed. I got him. All right. He came at me again. All right, so maybe that's the end of the game. We're gonna see. Arrgh, Donald, I can't stand that duck. Oh, we found Daisy. All right, that's good. Oh, Donald, you came all the way here to save me. You're my hero. All right, I like the scenes here. They did a good job with that. Zzz, and then I said, get out of here before I punch you on the nose. It was easy. Oh, he's bragging about it. Well, gyro sure didn't help all that much. In Duckburg, it's time to party. The end. Well, hey guys, in Duckburg, it's time to party. The end. That reminds me, and now the Cheetah Men. That's what that reminded me of. What a blunt ending right there. Oh well. Oh well, that's fine. Totally fine. Got to show the developers. Got to show the credits. Develop shame. Oh yeah, you go to the credits like this. We're not gonna insult the developers. I ended up. This game's not that bad. It's okay. It's playable. Is it a great, awesome game? No, it's not great and awesome. But is it a bad game? No, it's not bad either. It's pretty average. It's okay. And Family Games, thank you for the Daisy emote. That's a really nice emote right there. I like that one. Yeah, not a bad game. Mixer's favorite level was the boulder level. I like the boulder level. That was a level where you actually had to get good, and that was fun to learn. The politician fairy leaves money under your pillow when you lose a tooth, so not all are bad. I hate to break it to you, but that's your mom or dad leaving money under there, not a fairy. Sorry to break it to you. You didn't beat that bad guy on the cover that Donald Duck is mad at? Yes, I did. That was the guy we just beat up. That was that guy. That was most definitely that guy in the final fight, Murloc. We just killed him. And now to go to the credits, you have to manually do it. But yeah, that was definitely him. Definitely better than Game Boy Color Donald Duck, though, right? Yes, this was a much better game than Donald Duck Goin' Quackers, which we played on the Game Boy Color 3 years ago or something. This was a better version. This was a totally different game the way this one played out. So if you're going to pick a Donald Duck game portable, pick this one. Don't do the Game Boy Color one. That one is 100 times worse. Thank you again for the challenge, LittleMIXER. I will not snap G&G in half if I get a physical copy. I'll have it as a memento. Good! I'm so happy to hear that. I'm so happy. I thought you were going to hate me forever, Kuyal, when you ended up getting that challenge. I was like, man, he's going to hate me. But see, now you can say you've beaten one of the harder NES games without the best weapon. That's really cool. Not many people are even going to beat that game at all, much less without the knife. So you have a really cool challenge run you've completed. And I wanted to pick something that would be like something you could work on over time that would have unlimited continue. So when you just finish it and then you are finished for the day, you could save state at the beginning of the stage and then work on it again. I thought that would be a very fun challenge. I don't hate you, the game. I hold a grudge, I'm sure. I hold a lot of grudges against games myself. I do. There are many games that I look back on with a lot of malice